Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is us, Dragon's Greed Gaming. Thank you so much for joining us as we continue our adventures in Shadowrun Paydata. This is episode 9, and we are about to get into a high-speed chase. But before we get to that, as always, be sure you stop by the Facebook page for all the latest news on the channel. Stop by the YouTube, the Facebook, the Spreaker, Apple Podcast, iTunes, all that good stuff. Leave us reviews, like, follow, subscribe, praise the algorithm, and help the show grow. And while we're talking about show growth, I do actually have a little cool bit of news. I think I've told the gang all this before, but
are you finally going to show us your growth?
Yeah, I am. It's a 9-inch.
How'd the biopsy go? I hope it's not cancer.
Where are my notes? Here we go. So, last I think we really talked about any like numbers and stuff. We were like struggling to break the 450 mark. We were like kind of hovering between like 400 and 450 for a while. We finally hit that like, I don't know, a month or two ago, and then 2 weeks ago we hit over 550 downloads in a single week. And last time numbers came in, so the week after that, we were up to 633 downloads in a single week. So almost 100 extra downloads in a single week of time is pretty explosive growth for this channel. So thank you, listeners. That's really inspiring and exciting, and we really appreciate it. Whatever you're listening to out there, I know all of our shows are getting a good amount of traction with some of the numbers that I have been seeing here and there. Mork's Mad Boys still hitting the charts in Uruguay. Uruguay. They are at number 3. We were at number 1 for a little bit. That was pretty cool. And then also charting in Gallows Geist, charting in Norway, Denmark. Love you guys. Blade Runner and Alien was over in Sweden on some of the charts as well. And even Merkbor over in Belgium. So thank you all. Whatever show you're listening to, it's really exciting to see that. That was kind of what I all hoped for when I first started this channel, was to have lots of different stuff for many different people to check out, regardless of what your flavor of game is. So hopefully now that we got a couple different shows under our belts, there is something out there for everybody. And if you've been watching the Facebook page, you know that we just keep getting more RPGs around here. Symbarim came in. I got that on sale during the Christmas sale from Free League with some of my my free agent bucks from the Gen Con games I ran. And Building Better Worlds is finally here for Alien. That one feels like it's just dragged out to get here. So I can't wait to start reading that. And I just finished reading the Walking Dead core rulebook, so stoked to dive into some more zombie action as well. But anyway, wherever you are, wherever you're listening, whatever you're listening to of ours, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We could not do without you guys. And if you want to help support the show a little bit more, consider checking out our Patreon. We got a nice group there, slowly growing. And you can get yourself access to early weekly access to all of our weekly episodes, 1 week early access. We've also got a Warhammer actual play series called The Drowned Dragon, which is exclusive to our high tier backers. Sean and Scar can tell you all the joys of that from our last session. We had some good encounters there, huh?
It was a blast.
Oh yeah.
I'll just tell you this, listeners. In one session, this was the first combat of the session, the players burned a fate point and gained like 7 or 8 corruption points in a single session. And all except one of those corruption points were through dark deals. So the campaign is off to a fucking great start. So if you want to see elves slowly falling to chaos, I think is going to be the theme here. Come check that out. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Or if you want to watch Matt spend a fate point in his first combat, pretty awesome. So, Other than that, I think that's really all the news on the Patreon here. I don't have any other shout-outs. So, with that in mind, we'll go around the table as always. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else that you want to tell the listeners. Aaron, we'll start off with you tonight. What's going on in the Great White North?
Not too much. I've been, I hit the stage yesterday again, and I did pretty good, actually. Prepping up for a contest that's going to be in January. I got to get 20 minutes together for that. So that's, yeah, I don't know. I've been working on that. I've been working on some editing. I've just been working a lot the last little bit. But it's all on stuff I like, so I'm happy, you know?
Well, that's good. You're doing some stand-up, right, if I recall?
Yes, yeah. I've been doing stand-up, yeah.
Is there anything out there that you can plug to listeners they could go listen to or watch or anything like that?
I gotta actually get to posting. I do have socials for it. If you want to check out my YouTube at Aaron James Comedy, you can. I got, I think, like a 5-minute set from a few years back on there, and I got a bunch of videos that I've edited that I could probably throw up there. Right. Maybe even before this comes out.
Yeah, when you're done talking here, put that in the chat, and I'll put that in my notes to put in the show notes so people will see that.
Okay, yeah. Give me a sec.
Cool. All right. And who are you playing tonight? Who are you?
Oh, yes. I am playing Jacques Millard, Shadowrunning game Ford, the troll auto mechanic, aspiring race car driver, and single father supreme. So yes, that is who I am playing tonight.
Excellent. All right. Cool. Well, let's mosey on over to Sean. What do you got going on tonight?
Hey, I'm Sean. I'm playing Franklin Nichols, Shadowrunning as Volt, the homeless magician. Man, I gotta say, after I saw that image of those 4 models of AOS that I sent you guys, I looked into that Harbinger of Decay. It is out of stock temporarily. Otherwise, I would have bought one.
By temporarily, they probably mean like
4 to 6
months.
Yeah, super cool. Love that. Well, maybe I'll check other places out and see if I can get one, because that is just so cool that I actually will buy and paint that, regardless of not having any AOS armies.
Because I finally today at Titan, I finally got this fucking Lord of Ireland's that I have basically asked him to order probably 3 or 4 months ago, like towards the start of our Tale of 5 Gamers for 40k. And it's just been out of stock. And then when he had his, they had their Black Friday sale, he's like, if you want, you can buy one, and then whenever it shows up, that way you can get the discount they were running. So that was nice of him. But it finally came in this month. So I now own every Death Guard model with the exception of the big man himself, Mortarion.
Really?
So,
you just haven't decided to pick up the old Morty?
Well, he's like, I don't know, $150 normally. I mean, he's a big model, and sure. I don't play big games. And I would never use him unless I was probably playing at least 1,500 or 2,000 points, because I'm not the type of person. I'm not the type of person that brings a 300 plus model to a 1,000-point game. So
fair.
Yeah. Plus, I want to do some extensive conversions with him, so he's holding his scythe with 2 hands. And on a $150 model that is the Primarch of my army, I'd want to make sure that it's done right. And something like that is not something I've done a whole lot of, so I'm still a little cautious about that too.
It's fair. It's fair.
And who are you playing tonight? Oh, you said the Magic Hobo, right?
Yeah. Yep. Magic Hobo. We can go with that. Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, Scar, how about you? What have you been up to? You're muted, by the way. Oh, I see his mic flashing on and off. All right, we'll let him get that sorted out. Adam, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm going to be your game master. I will be playing all of the other characters. Let's see. I went to Washington, D.C. For a funeral and some other stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Funeral was cool. I guess it was at So I've never been to a military funeral.
Oh,
Super
you went to an
fast and efficient.
Arlington funeral. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's
Okay.
unreal. There's just an absolute unending sea of tombstones. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
nuts. It's nuts.
So
But yeah, well, we were
tell,
there just
tell
in
us
time for.
tell us what
Yeah.
that's like, because I know that as a funeral director, I often have to set up military honors for people, but Arlington is a separate beast that like the family has to do themselves, and it's got this massive waiting list, and it's just a whole nother thing. So I've never actually seen a funeral there. What was that like?
Oh man, so my aunt died about a year ago, and it took that long to finally get her in there. I guess people are dying to get into this place. So
Oh, shut the fuck up.
yeah.
Get your coat.
Yep. So there's a big wait list, and finally, went through, and I don't know, military efficiency. It was very, very quick. Everything got out there. Everybody was, well dressed. It went smoothly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much else to say about it without getting, all weepy and stuff. But it went smoothly. Seeing the sea of tombstones is mind blowing. And the crazy thing, anybody that's familiar with it or knows the idea of it, there are all these uniform, like white headstones, and there's like an unending sea of these things in every direction. There's also these bigger ones out there, which was fucking crazy to me. I had no idea this was out there, where you can see it and it's got like 4, 5, 6 different names on there. And it's like the graves of multiple people that they couldn't separate or, distinguish the remains. So like it'll say, all these names. It says like training accident or like helicopter crash or something like that.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It's crazy. But yeah. So we did that. We got out there. It was the same. We went into DC the same day that they were doing the White House Christmas tree lighting. I had no idea it was going on. So half of the town was blocked off in detours. So trying to get around was just batshit crazy. Like the GPS is like turn left. I'm like, can't do that. There's a barricade. And then they're like, okay, go up 2 blocks and turn left. Still can't do that.
Dude,
But,
I was we went to DC when I was a kid for a vacation one year, and that city has the weirdest layout of streets under normal circumstances.
oh, it's insane. It's
It'll be
insane.
like, oh, you want to go visit the Lincoln Memorial, which is on your right-hand side? Well, take a left and drive that way for 3 miles, and then you'll get to it.
Yeah,
It's
and like
so
cross
fucked up.
over the water, and then cross
Yeah.
over the water, and then cross over the water, and then cross over the water, and then you're there. But yeah, I got to see a bunch of that stuff. It was pretty cool. We went to the Smithsonian Natural History Museum. Got to see some rad dinosaur skeletons,
Nice.
and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. That's what I've been up to. I played some video games. What was I playing? I don't know. I started playing Cyberpunk again because the new DLC is out there, and
Nice.
oh man, what else? I was playing something else. Can't remember. Must not have been good. There you go.
I do have one question. When you were in DC at Arlington, did you have a chance to visit the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier and or see the changing of the guard?
No.
So, real quick, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, they always have a guard on duty there, and watching the changing of the guard is a thing that tourists can do. And if you watch like any documentary about these guys, they have to keep their uniforms in the most ridiculously pristine condition. And like these guys spend like hours just getting ready to go on their shift, making sure I've seen things where they're I believe they're all Marines. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I believe it's all Marines that have this, and it's like one of the most vaunted, respected positions that you can get in the military. And I mean, all these guys do is they just patrol this one tomb at the cemetery. But rain or shine, doesn't matter what the weather is, there's always a guy out there on patrol. And these guys will like sit there and shine their black express military shoes for like hours to make sure that they are pristine. And when they get all their uniform ready, like another like Marine or another officer will come in and they get out a fucking tape measure and they make sure that all the medals are in the exact right spot. And it'll be like, oh, this is like a quarter of an inch off. Fucking do it again. Like, it is insane. And then it is literally like, I think they do hour-long rotations or 40 minutes or something.
Yeah, I know it's an hour between changing.
Yeah, and they do this pristine, perfect march as they patrol. And it is just the craziest, coolest thing to see. And I did get a chance to see that when I was there, and that was just mind-blowing.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but I ordered Papa John's pizza while I was out there.
Oh God, puke! Get your code again, Jesus.
Oh yeah, it was awful. It did. It was bad. Hey, if you're listening to this, Papa John's, come on, guys, come on.
Vendor trash.
Yeah, for real. Like, how come it took an extra hour? What the hell?
Oh, so bad.
That's
okay.
it. Don't get Papa John's wherever you are. Don't get Papa John's pizza. You heard it here. Boycott Papa John's.
Dude, you're better off with Little Caesars, man.
Little Caesars is awesome.
You can walk in and
You're
get
from
a full
Canada.
ready pizza for $5, right?
I'm
And
gonna
it's
actually
not
side with
cheap.
Aaron on this. Little Caesars is pretty good, especially
is.
for $6.
Yeah. And
It's only
ready when you walk
$5
in.
here.
Yeah, dude,
What?
$5 is better.
$5 pepperoni.
Yeah,
$5
pick up and
pepperoni,
take out, whatever it
$3.50
is.
for some
Yeah.
crazy bread. You're
Ooh,
eating like
$3.50?
a king. Yeah,
You are,
$3.50.
Yeah.
You eat like a king.
I mean, $5 for a full pizza is good anywhere. But then when it's actually not shit, that's even better.
Right.
So,
I mean,
and
it
let's
doesn't
be
hold-
honest, the Little Caesars has a way better mascot than Papa John's does. So,
Yeah, it's Little Caesar and not Papa John. So
It isn't like Papa
Yeah.
John like super racist or something.
Eli Manning, right? He was doing their commercials for a while, which
Yeah.
you know, not that I have anything against Eli Manning, but I think the Little Caesars guy is cooler. So,
Yeah.
yeah, or not Eli Manning, Peyton Manning. I'm sorry, football fans. I don't watch a whole lot of sports, but football, good stuff.
Football.
Scar is your. I want a football. Scar, is your shit working now?
Yeah, hi, yeah, Scar here, or Sean, or Mantis for tonight. I'm playing Civilios, also known as Mantis.
You sound a bit distant. Something going on your end?
Oh gosh.
He's in Texas.
Ew.
I'm actually quite far.
He's actually even further than me, and I'm in a different country.
Got him.
How's that?
Yeah, it's-
Oh, that's
oh,
way
much better. There you go.
Yeah, and my things swap. So, anyway, yeah, I'm Mantis tonight. We don't really know what Mantis does at all. He just kind of hangs out for the most part, but he looks super cool. He has swords.
He questions the decision making of the group on a regular basis.
He stands behind the group with his eyes squinted judgingly, constantly, all the time. But he's an elf, so I mean, I guess that works still. But
Awesome.
yeah,
What
that's
have
me.
you been up to?
Well, I'm a full-time dad, so every December I binge Final Fantasy stuff. Since I was a kid, I've done that. So I'm finishing my playthrough of the newest Final Fantasy and playing a Realm Reborn on top of that, and probably gonna get Crisis Core, and just being exhausted right now. I'm very tired from my day of glorious Warhammer.
Glorious.
And from all my glorious victories today. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Did you do another
Yes.
tournament today?
No, the little club I started, we try to do like a monthly store takeovers, and that was today.
Nice. How many games did you play?
I only played 2, which for me is one is exhausting for me. Tournaments are normally 3, but 2 is tiresome. Anyway,
I
yeah,
agree.
I won
One
both.
is rough. 2 is monumental.
Yeah, when I did my first tournament, man, I was dead. I have to remind myself to sit down every chance I can, because the back and the feet, oi, makes you feel old. Mi espalda.
Cool. And how many of those 2 games did you win?
I won both. I
Oh,
kicked
nice.
those
Ooh.
demon. I showed them who the greater chaos demon is. Obviously, is the great horned rat.
Horned
ladies and gentlemen.
rat. Yes. Good. You're playing with Skaven. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Gotta represent. Cool.
Yeah, and the brother from another mother. I'm playing the pestilence, my Nurgle brother.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. I like that. Papa Nurgle is pleased. So good. Speaking of Papa Nurgle, I played some 40k today. Today I played against Eddie from our Tale of Five Gamers. Since Ernie and I play every week, he was like, you have a new challenger. So Eddie took out his new Tyranids for a spin. Quite the back and forth game. I started taking a slow lead, and then he started dwindling my lead down, and it really like came down to like the last turn or two where I had some big swings in my favor, and we ended at when it was Eddie's bottom of turn 5. We put all the points together, and it looked like he probably, even if he got all of his objectives, he probably wouldn't be able to pull out the win, but it was still a very close game. We both had some atrocious strokes of luck in that as well. And this week I was off. Oh, it was so fucking good. Matt and I have played through almost all of Dead Space 3. Which we plan to do, so that was pretty exciting. We're towards the end of that game. Has one of the coolest weapon customization modding systems I've ever seen in a game, so if nothing else, play it for that, because it's pretty good. And I finally finished building that Defiler and converting it. It's primed and ready to go, and it looks so fucking cool. I cannot wait to have this thing painted and showed off, because it is definitely going to be a centerpiece piece for my army, and that's really exciting. I watched Dune finally. I finally have some time now to start watching movies and shows, so I watched
The
Dune,
old
which
the
was
old
awesome.
one or the new one?
No, the new one. I have not seen the old one yet, but
Oh, the old
that
one's. Oh man.
was
It's
trippy.
bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
I watched that, and then been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight when I can. So if you guys want to check that out on the YouTube channel, I got a playlist there if you want to see some of the goofy games I get into. Had a great streak as a killer last night. The fucking Knight, oh man, he's good. And Leatherface, they buffed him since I last played years ago, so I had a little bit of cannibalistic fun. That was good times. Yeah, all in all, it's been a great week off that I sorely needed. So my mental state is coming back to normal, which is nice. So, and yeah, we played some Dungeon Crawl Classics last week, and which you guys will be hearing soon in the future, or maybe at this point. I don't know, but
By this
so
point, they would
fun.
have already heard it, right?
I don't know. There's a
I'm gonna
holiday
annoy
special in there
every
somewhere.
listener in that game.
Oh no, you're the highlight. You're the reason anybody should listen to that one. It was fucking
Oh, yeah.
great.
It was
Yeah.
Look, I
very
feel.
good.
Oh, I'm
By the way,
so sad I
I
missed
feel obligated to say I passionately like the first Dune. Thank you. I have it on 4K Ultra HD. It's fantastic. Don't believe these guys.
You have
Oh
what?
man, it's a classic, but it's not good though, but it's a classic.
You know what was really bad was the mini series that they did of Dune
Children
that
of
was on
Dune?
television. That was wow.
That was bad.
Anyway.
That was bad.
All right. Well, I think we've talked for long enough. So, Adam, why don't you take it away and let us know where we were last we left?
All right, so it's been a little while. So I think if I remember correctly, you guys are fucked. Is that right? Yeah. So okay, you guys had fled the scene of a crime. You had gone in to the Seattle Kingdom to shoot a baseball player, which you did. However, there was some other action going on. Another team of runners was in there doing something else, and it went fucking crazy. There were crazy purple knockout gas and knight errant shooting everywhere and firing into the crowd. You guys fled. And as you got out onto the streets, you saw a VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing, like an airplane helicopter kind of thing, lighting up a bunch of drones, and then another one of those showed up. There was a knight errant one chasing and flying around, and you got squad cars coming in. and you guys are on the road. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, we're about to embark on a high-speed chase.
Oh yeah. So it's been 2 weeks for us, at least, which is just enough time for me to kind of get a handle on the rules for this. A little. Kind of. So here we go. You guys, I moved you over to a new scene. You guys see where you are on here? Got a little roadway here. I got a motorcycle out there and a car for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
This is
Oh,
fucking awesome.
and I can control the car. Look at this.
Yeah. So this isn't going to be like actual, positioning. It's just kind of, keep an eye on the relationship of distance between different things. So we've got one of these guys out here. Boom, we got a cop car. We got another one. Ooh, another one. And like a flying thing. There you go. How do you guys feel about it? You feel great, right? You guys are ready to rock and roll. So I sent all of you
got their
guys.
grenades ready.
Yeah. I sent all you guys a PDF with kind of a cheat sheet stuff about vehicular combat. You guys all committed that to memory, right?
I didn't
No,
even
but I have it in front of me.
realize I received it, so
That's okay. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Let's go. So you guys are on the road. You just fled this parking lot. Knuckles should be a little ways ahead, but as you're ripping through the darkness, it's night. There's just street lights and neon signs. You've got AR stuff, so you're able to see all the AR advertising all over the place. This is considered to be a spam zone, since you guys are in this densely populated downtown area near all of the cool sports stadium and everything else that's in here. So there's advertising all over the place. Imagine like driving down the highway. You see all those billboards for like, hey, look, Urlacher's got hair. It's like that, except everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all project. You guys, everybody knows about that, right? Okay, so you guys are seeing all this stuff. It's projected. It's kind of like a CG thing in your view of advertising, whatever stuff. And what's kind of cool about it is it's all directed specifically, like targeted advertising. So it's all stuff that you're like, oh man, I wish I had that specifically. It's not just like Urlacher's got hair. It's all like, Knuckles, we got special enhancements for your fiber optic mohawk. And you're like, fuck, that's cool.
Yeah, nice.
It's like, oh man, those are the Lightspeed briefs that I've been thinking about buying. Oh, so it's all direct marketed advertising. It's everywhere. But you guys are ripping away. These cops are squealing, tires sliding out, kind of getting into position, chasing after you guys. The car, the Ford AmeriCar, with Ford and the hobos in the back, not too far behind the motorcycle. You start burning to try to keep up with these guys as these cops are coming out of nowhere and piling up behind you. You got 3 squad cars. You got this flying thing. It's called an Ares Venture. So let me send you guys. I got a little picture. This is not it. There's not an actual picture of this vehicle anywhere in any of the source material that I've been able to find. So I went to the internet and found a bullshit one that's kind of like it. So there you go.
Fair enough. It's like, yeah, I don't
Reminds
know.
me of
what
some of the airships from Command and Conquer for the
That's the
non-faction.
one. That's the one.
Maybe I don't know. But yeah, it's like a 2-man thing that flies. It's got vertical takeoff and landing, so it's got like pivoting turbines that kind of lift it up, and then it turns 90 degrees, so it'll propel it forward. And there's searchlights from it. It's also got machine guns on it. Don't worry about those too much. It's not like they're gonna be able to light you up or anything. You also have, boom, we're gonna show you this picture, the Knight Errant Dodge Charger, an Ares subsidiary. But they're pretty fucking rad. These things haul ass, and it's like a Dodge Charger. Imagine, if you will, not a 1969 Dodge Charger, like a 2069 Dodge Charger.
nice.
Totally cool. Totally rad. If I had an infinite amount of money and I could buy any one car, man, 1969 Dodge Charger. Oh, that's the one. So anyhow, Knight Errant Dodge Charger. So these things are coming after you guys. We're going to use the special rules for chase combat considering they're trying to chase you, you guys are all in vehicles, so we don't have to worry about comparing your vehicle's running rate to the pedestrian running rate. So, looking at this, we're going to get some initiative going out of the gate. Going to be based off of the vehicles, so not individuals. So those of you that are riding in the car with Ford are going to act in the same order here. So if you if you click on your token thing, you should be able to roll initiative from your character sheet and have it pop in.
Before I do that, I had every intention of hot simming into the car,
That
and
sounds like
that's
a
gonna.
good-
Yeah, but like, have I had the opportunity to do that yet?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, because that's gonna massively change my.
Adam, should I be rolling the initiative under the vehicle section on my character sheet?
I'm not exactly sure how the vehicle initiative is going to work, but give it a
let's
shot.
find out.
It should be fine. Yeah, I don't know. It's a
Alright.
roll 20 question that I don't have an answer for.
16.
I mean, that sounds like it's going to be about the right initiative.
Yeah, so but whatever.
Whatever. All right, so let's get this guy in here. So, blam, blam, blam. 3 of these guys.
Eesh.
All right. Came up in a different spot. We're going to just zap that guy out of there. Oh, that didn't work.
Sorry, trying to figure
None
it
of
out.
this is working right.
Oh man, we were talking so much shit about Roll20 when we were playing Warhammer. You should have been there. It was great.
It's true.
Scar especially had a couple good one-liners. Oh, it's
Yeah.
fucking. I'm so proud of you, man.
Yeah.
You saw the opportunity. You went for it like a fucking bloodhound going for the throat. It was great.
I love that because they're trying their best. Okay, there's like a whole team of people that work there. They're trying real hard for you.
We're so spoiled. We really are.
Are they? Because they're like swimming in money. I feel like.
This
They're
is what it's
swimming in
like in my ivory tower, and it fucking feels great.
I don't know if Roll20 has anyone employed on back end support, so.
That's why they're swimming in money.
By the way,
Yeah.
Foundry, if you ever want to
Paying
give us
anyone.
that sponsorship, you know.
Wait, so
By the way,
how am I
Foundry,
doing
anybody over there,
initiative if
make
I don't have a token down?
Yeah, you don't need to. It's fine. You're gonna be in the same thing with the car. So
Oh.
You guys will
If you
all go
look
with
at
the same
the-
initiative of the car.
Yar.
Yar. Yar car.
all right, so we've got everybody's in. So as you guys are ripping down the roads, you're headed. Which way are you guys headed? Are you trying to? Where are you trying to go?
Well, Jacques will look around with his headlight eyes because he's a car now.
Oh yeah, so you're in the car. You are the
Yeah.
car.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, and I got like you have like one of those center consoles with the GPS, and it's just like you see like a little like avatar of Jacques in the corner, and that's how he'll speak to you for the time being. And he points at the map, and he's like, I don't know how to outrun a helicopter. We're going in this building, and he points at the egg.
Oh, you're
Let's do
doing
it.
it. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's not too far away. So you guys are, I think it's like 2 blocks south of this thing. So for those of you guys that are unfamiliar, the Ake is a, oh boy, 300-story tall, mile by mile, like wide monstrosity. It used to be the Renraku Arcology, but it's changed hands and is now, what is it? It's like,
Well, it's a shopping mall and then a bunch of condos.
yeah, well, it's 5 stories, a shopping mall on the ground, and then underneath there's a whole bunch of stuff, and then above it there's a couple hundred floors of what basically amounts to low security prison for POVs, the impoverished people. There's something, I think, off the top of my head, it's something like 150,000 people on welfare live in this building. It is,
I learned a new derogatory word today.
yeah, POV. Look it up.
Okay.
My glasses.
But let's see, what is Ake? Ake is the Arcology Commercial and Housing Enclave, is what it is. This thing is absolutely massive, massive. 9th largest building in the world. and construction started in 2040, completed in 2054. Got shut down for a couple years because an AI took over and was doing terrible experiments on people inside. Yada yada yada.
I don't think we should go here.
It happens.
Well, it's all the reports the government says it's been cleared out and everything's cool now. Just don't go to the top floors. It's no longer owned by Renraku. It's now property of the United Canadian and American States. So it's the security in there is provided by the military. The military. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, 150,000 residents on welfare. Voluntary inmates of a gigantic self-contained low security prison. What else do you need to know? I don't know. That's about it, right? Top floors, don't go there. If you try to go into the basement, there's like giant fusion reactor. They'll shoot you. Don't bother. So that's a great. Oh my god, I can't believe you're going there. All right, so there's a great plan. So you guys are on the road. You've got a little ways to go. It's about 2 blocks away. So the cops are chasing you. They're coming from behind, trying to get up on you. You guys have the initiative. I got 18 for Jacques in his car. With you being in hot sim and having your rigger control console and your what do you call it, the thing.
I'm good at driving. I got
You're
the
good at driving,
control.
Control rig. There you go. The control rig. That's the one. So the rating on your control rig gets subtracted from vehicle test thresholds. That means that all those thresholds get a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Well,
they're 2 less. They're 2 less because I have a control rig rating of 2.
So you add your control rig rating to vehicle skill tests. So your threshold is 2 less, and you get 2 extra dice.
Yes.
You are hot sim, so you get 2 more extra dice.
Yes, which means that every time I do a vehicle skill test, I'm rolling 16 dice.
Nice.
God
Okay.
damn.
Hot damn. So that is going to make a lot of this way easier for you. These guys are not jacked in. These are just regular old dudes driving cars. So you got a couple of different actions you can do as the driver, essentially. So you have in chase combat, you're able to try to break away or catch up to another vehicle. You can try to cut somebody off if you're at short range, which will, if you succeed, it forces them to try to not crash. You can do stunts, which are basically whatever else, so you can come up with something, and we'll make a test for that. You're also able to, try to ram into people if you want, which might not be a great idea right now. Those of you inside the vehicles can do regular inside of a vehicle thing. You guys want to try to shoot spells or whatever kind of stuff, you can try to do that. It is required for a test to be made once per turn to maintain control of the vehicle. If you don't do that, the vehicle becomes uncontrolled and you have to try to not crash.
Can someone in the back seat make a backseat driver test?
No, because I didn't buy that upgrade.
Negotiation. Yeah, you take negotiation. You can go like, hey, turn left here. It's like, oh, okay, we're still in control.
If my wife was in the backseat, it'd be an automatic success.
Dude, my daughter's
wife, and I bet that checks out.
You know what? I got a wife, and she doesn't drive. She teleports. She closes her eyes, and she's where she needs to be. That's just how our trips go.
That's got to be lovely. That's got to be lovely. My daughter's 2 years old, and she's a master backseat driver now. Like we stop, and she goes, that way. And I'm like, you want me to go left? We're trying to go right. She goes, that way. And I'm like, oh, all right. She's like, red light, stop.
My son does the exact same thing.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I just do what he says and just see where it takes me. It's fun.
Yeah, just drive me to Chuck E. Cheese, guaranteed. So the giant mechanical rat pizzeria and child casino. So you guys are on the road. So you're up first. What are you doing? You trying to break away from these dudes? You trying to ram them? What are we doing?
Actually, so I'm gonna pull a stunt. I'm actually gonna flip around backwards so that the front of the car is facing them.
Yeah.
and reverse, and I'm gonna launch a spike strip at them.
Oh,
What?
sick. Yes.
God, we've got
Oh my
James
God,
Bond
alright.
on our team.
I like that you spun the token around. I love it. All right, let's go.
We gotta get some
Let's go for
fucking. We gotta get some Eurobeat music going right now.
Oh,
Oh man, I haven't
Yeah.
had a Euro in so long. Oh, so
I've
good.
been listening to a lot of Steve Aoki. He's like a DJ that like.
Oh hell
does,
yeah.
like- yeah. And yeah, I love his music, but like I've been listening to that just thinking about what this cartridge is gonna be.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh man, my playlist that I've been listening to try to get ready for playing Shadowrun has been 80s greatest hits. So right now you guys are walking on sunshine. Let's go.
There we go. It's the second game I played where that song came out this week.
All right.
Yeah. So I can do like a check. I'm assuming that's a stunt of some kind.
Yeah, stun. So right now, where you guys are, let's see. We're gonna look at vehicle test threshold table.
Oh boy.
So you are trying to do. Would this be
A
hard?
hairpin turn greater than 130 degrees, perhaps?
Well, that'd be a dog leg or hairpin turn greater than 130. Yeah, man, 180 is more than 130, so that'd be 3. And the terrain modifier table, you guys are on Main Street thoroughfare, Rolling Hills dock area, inner city air traffic. You are light traffic right now. There we go. Restricted, so +2. Target number would be 5. I'm sorry, your threshold is 5. Pardon, but we're dropping it down to 3 because you've got your control rig.
So I could turn that in, but I'm gonna roll it because it's more exciting,
Ooh.
and because I could crit. So I'm gonna roll my 16 dice.
I mean, who doesn't want to roll 16 dice, right?
It feels
Yeah.
real good.
Yeah. So that's 8 successes.
Yeah, man, it's no issue. There's no issue. These cops are ripping through. By the way, it's raining. It's always raining in Seattle. And so it's raining, neon colors blasting through, dark headlights only, and you whip around. No problem. It's precise and perfect. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You just whip around perfectly, and you're going in reverse in the exact same speed. It feels to you like just jumping up and spinning 180 in real life. You can feel the road underneath the tires. It feels like someone gently caressing your feet, giving you a tiny foot massage. And as you spin around, it's going in the opposite direction. It feels nice.
Yeah, and what you guys see in the car is like he put on his racing gloves, and then just kind of like grabbed the like stick, squeezed it, and then just fell unconscious. And he's not in a cocoon or anything, so he's just like flopping around in the front while this is happening.
He put on the gloves and then took a nap. Love it.
Volt is screaming out loud as you spin the car 180 degrees.
But then the radio kicks in, and you hear Jacques' voice. He's like, "Don't worry, it's your friend Jacques Millard. I am a car now."
I mean the car.
Knight Rider over here.
Our friend is a
Oh my
transformer.
god! All right. Oh my god! I'm in the car. Yeah, I can see you in the car. No, I'm in the car.
Like I am
All
in the
right,
car.
make a body test. Let's go. Try not to
Oh.
puke.
Oh, me?
No, not you.
Uh,
Everybody else.
Oh, okay.
For you,
Oh,
it's a
boy.
breeze. For these guys, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, make your
Hold on,
body test.
Yeah. Body. There you are.
Oh no.
No successes.
Go! Ha! Yeah, you can't. You you puke. You puke immediately. Just bleh! Bleh!
I
I think
lean
mine's
my head out
delayed.
the window?
Here, I'll try it again.
So I'm doing like a 180 degree puke across the
Oh,
street.
I'll shout over the comms, aim it at the cops!
Oh god. The homeless are not good with cars, apparently.
Oh, both of you guys. Both of you guys are just puking in the back seat as the thing whips around.
my favorite part about this is like right at the end of the last session, your Uthrok was giving us shit like, "Where are you guys?" And all of a sudden, the car just fucking comes peeling around the corner. It does like a 180 and launches a spike strip.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you're launching a spike strip. Oh my god, how does that work?
So it basically just launches in front of the car. There's, as far as I can tell, there's no test.
I'm sure there's a real simple way to figure it out.
Well, so I looked at the equipment and I did the search, and there's no rule about how to use them. I think they just land in front of me and stretch out 15 feet in each direction.
Yeah, so then all you have to do is figure out what happens when a car of that mass is going that speed, hits an object, and suddenly skids out of control.
Well, so that's the thing, is they all have to make a vehicle control test if they don't have run flat tires.
There you go. Okay. So, you know what? I don't know if this vehicle's got run flat tires. I didn't do any upgrades for it, but I would imagine they might. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll a die, and if it comes up odd, they got them. Even. Nope. They don't have run flat tires. Looks like the budget's been cut. So they have regular tires. So what am I doing? I'm making a test?
So on their turn, when they cross that threshold, basically at the start of their turn, they should make a vehicle test to avoid crashing. And then even if the crash is avoided, flat tires give a -2 dice pool penalty on all future vehicle tests until the tires are repaired.
Oh my god. All right, so they're fucked.
And I had enough money, I could have bought a zapper strip and just killed everyone in the car. So just so you know, this is the easier one.
What the fuck? All right, so spike strip, there it is. Yep. $200. That's not expensive.
No, I have two of them.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
I have one in the front, one in the back. That's why I turned the car around. Get rid of that one first.
All right, so you two in the back seat, you both have just vomited. You got puke everywhere, and you're facing the wrong direction, zipping down the street. By the way, this car is driving backwards and dodging around other vehicles that are on the street doing normal traffic. Blasts out a spike strip out of the front, and it spreads out across the street. And these cop cars, there's 3 of them. They're in the flying, I'm going to move this one up a little bit. They're in a maneuver called the Flying V. All right? It's a special maneuver. Watch out for the knuckle puck. It's coming up. Yeah. Hey, you guys remember the Mighty Ducks?
Mighty Ducks. Hell yeah.
Dude, you remember that the guy that plays Foggy on Daredevil was like the main Mighty Duck, or not the main Mighty Duck, but was one of the Mighty Ducks?
No, didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I only knew about the one Mighty Duck kid that became like an awful human being or something.
Like a drug addict.
Yeah. Also, Kenan Thompson was there.
No shit.
Oh yeah, dude, look him up. Mighty Ducks.
So do I smell better or worse after vomiting on myself?
It's honestly about the same.
I guess
which is terribly unfortunate. So, these guys, the spike strip's coming up. We got you two in the back seat. What are we doing? You see this? These guys are at a decent range at this point. I'm gonna put them at. Where's my list? Chase range. They are at, we're going to say medium range right now.
Medium range.
And this we're going to consider to be a... this is going to be a speed environment currently. So they are between 11 and 50 meters, in case you were wondering.
Okay.
You go first, Sean.
Okay. Yeah, so that VTOL, what's like the windshield or cockpit look like?
So this thing, it's sleek and aerodynamic so that it can fly. The cockpit cover is like kind of like a bubble that runs. Imagine like I don't know how to even describe this thing. I got this picture and it doesn't really do it justice, but looking at it, it's kind of like a fighter jet cockpit that just goes up to the front of it. And these guys are sitting in there. They're kind of staggered a little bit. There's 2 dudes that are in it. One of them's a little bit higher up than the other. And the blister that goes over it is like orangish yellow in color. But you can see through it and see the dudes in there. Not, very well because they're, up there and they're at a weird angle. But if it was, down low, you could see through it and see the dudes. But they're up, so you don't have a good view of them.
Okay, but I can like see one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
You
guess
still
I'll-
got your glasses or the binoculars.
Yeah, the little opera binoculars.
yeah.
I pull those up, squint real hard, see one of the guys, and I will just cast influence to make him destroy the console that
Whoa.
controls the ship.
That escalated quickly.
Like I don't know which one's flying the ship, right?
It's safe to assume the guy in the front.
Okay. Can I target that guy and just tell him to fucking fly 5 kilometers in the other direction?
You can. Let's see. So, you must specify a target, right? The vehicle has a defense test, the drone defense, evasive, passenger defense. There you go. So he's got good cover in there. So he's got +4 dice to not be target, but you can see him. You're not trying to target him. You're doing, it's a direct thing. Yep. Vehicle, yeah. You know what? I don't know how this works. We're gonna just fucking wing it. Here we go!
Okay. I will.
You roll your test. What
edge.
force you casting your spell at?
5, because that's my magic, and I don't want to start shooting blood out of my nose just yet.
Yeah. You already got a little bit of vomit coming out of your nose. So
Right. Yeah.
what's
don't want to fix
yeah.
that.
Let's not compound the issues. So what make your roll.
Force 5. Just a second. It's doing something weird. There we go. Okay. I threw the dice. There we go.
They're coming.
Ooh.
Oh, you got your edge turned on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pre-edge.
okay.
I did pre-edge.
It doesn't get any easier.
All the time. Ugh.
No, it's
Well, that's
actually a lot of
ones in
fun
there.
to
Look at
say it.
For you.
Yeah,
All right,
geez.
so you got 6 successes. It looks like you resisted all your drain. What am I rolling against you?
I don't know because I don't have access to the book anymore for some reason. So I cannot tell you.
Odd. Okay, let me see if I can find this here. What the spell's called? Influence?
Yeah, it's like page 270-ish.
Okay, we got manipulation spell. Got not inner. No, where are you?
Chris, can you share access to the Shadowrun book again?
What do you mean?
I don't have
That was
access to it.
Adams.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have access to the Shadowrun book anymore.
Oh, weird. I'll take care of that in a moment here. I'll do that at the break time.
The page
fine.
292 is the rules for overcoming mental manipulations.
Logic
is-
plus willpower is what he's rolling against you.
There we go.
All right. Logic plus willpower. Oh, 5 successes. So you actually beat him by 1.
On 7 dice? God damn, son.
Yeah. Wow. So while the spell is sustained, the target may take a complex action on their turn to resist. Okay, so yeah, so this thing, so what happens? You make your spell go off, and you tell him to fly 5 kilometers the other way. So this thing starts to take off in the other direction. So this guy can make another test against you on his turn, and he just needs to get 1 success to cancel out your spell and come back after you. So, Mantis, what do you want to do in there?
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it's an extended test, so every turn he gets to add his successes to try to overcome it.
I mean, that's a really good move, though, because having this guy shoot at us right now would not be great.
Would be bad.
Especially poor Earthrak, who's like sitting on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've got no cover on that thing.
All right, I'm well. First, I'm trying to find the it's strength base, my range, right, for a bow. I'm confused.
Range for bow. Let's take a look.
Yeah, it says to strength times 10 for medium.
Okay.
And I'm pretty strong. You know, got 6 strength.
Sheesh.
So that's 60 meters.
So they're in range.
60 meters will
Right.
put them in range. They are at less than 50. So yes.
Okay. So yeah, you guys. So I pull out my bow, and it kind of, how to, like he flicks that at the place where you put your hand on the bow, and the bowstrings kind of flap out, and I lean out of the car, and I'm weirdly braced, like as if I'm holding myself with my butt. I am not moving. I'm not moving at all. Like as I lean out, and my other hands are
Your
being
ass is
occupied.
clamped on to the window.
Yeah, like I'm holding them with my butt cheeks. It's a little weird. And I and I knock an arrow, but the end is like green tipped. It's kind of bulgy. Looks a little bit maybe like a frag grenade.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it at the nearest car to me here.
Oh man. The leader. Oh man. All right. I love it. I love it.
I'm sorry. Actually, it's an incendiary.
Oh well then no. I'm still into it.
I'm confused. Oh man, I'm gonna just start rolling stuff. See what happens here. 6 successes.
Okay, so you are attacking the vehicle.
Yes.
So the vehicle gets to make a defense test, which is the driver's reaction plus intuition. So let me select the right thing. It's this guy.
I'll look up the rules for this incendiary too. It's RNR 24.
Oh my.
What's RNR again, guys?
RNR? Is there anything?
Yeah,
RNR?
R and R.
I don't know. Range and recoil.
It's the
No, it's one of the
name of one of the
books.
books.
Oh, run and gun. No.
No, that's definitely RNG.
Yeah, it's RNG.
I don't know off the top of my head. Hold on, I'm trying to look at so many things.
I'm looking it up now.
Is it recoil
I was just
recompensation?
talking about you the other day, actually, Adam. Just massive respect that you can even run this game, and you do a damn good job. But any GM that runs this game, everyone should bow to.
Remember that, everyone that's listening. Oh no, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. So,
Sean, I reshared the folder, so
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
download it.
It's,
So you can have it forever.
Nothing illegal. Nobody look into any of. Everything's above the board.
If you're sitting there opening the Dropbox every week and staring at the PDF in the Dropbox, you're doing it wrong. That's all.
I might be doing that. Okay.
Well, you should.
You should do something
I
else.
think it is
That's
running
wrong.
gun, and maybe not. Never mind. Fuck.
Give me 1 second because I got it open on the website.
Incendiary, it's
Incendiary
running
here.
gun. I must have typoed the G.
Yeah, it's RNG.
Yeah, makes sense. Running gun makes sense.
Even on a grazing hit, the arrow erupts with white phosphorus fire with a DV of 8p and -6 AP, and it continues to burn for 3 combat turns.
I thought you were a pacifist.
I'm not trying to hurt them. I'm trying to disable the vehicle.
I feel like shooting people with fire hurts them.
I feel like we shouldn't be
I
discussing
could shoot
this
them
right
with
now.
I could shoot them with an explosive head. I'm being nice.
I mean, if you disable the vehicle at high speeds, I just feel like, you know.
Oh, I'm sure it'll kind of wind to a stop, just slow down.
Mantis, that kills people.
So you
do you.
He's gonna pass a fist through their face. Kaboom! So good news. You still are pacifist because I got 6 successes. They managed to evade the arrow. So you fire the arrow, and this Dodge Charger. Not only does it look super fucking cool, but you fire an arrow at it, and this dude kind of jukes to the side and skirts around the arrow, and you see the arrow go wide and miss. It would have been dead on, but it goes past and it flies. And give me just real quick, just a luck roll, just edge. You know, it's not going to count against anything. Just
Okay.
See if you kill somebody.
From pacifist to murderer.
Oh my god! I killed a family of 8.
Yep.
you hit a full size van, not a minivan.
I don't know why that. I don't know why that rolled. I don't know why that rolled like that.
Were you accidentally pre-edging your edge roll?
No, but I'm definitely I'm pre-edging real hard after this though, since I missed so bad.
It's never an accident.
Oh gosh, the best part of
Dude,
the
I've been
game
on
is
the edge
getting
of my
to say
seat.
pre-edge.
So I've been listening to a lot of other Shadowrun podcasts while I'm at work because I can. And
Do they
dude, like
pre-edge
people
too?
in what's it?
Do they pre-edge too?
Yeah, it comes up and like no one thinks it's weird but us. Like I was listening to one of the guys like, I'm gonna pre-edge this roll, and they're like, go for it, man. And I'm like,
Well, they walk around acting their age, pretending to be adults.
no, dude. Like so I've been listening to this one. It's called Pink Fohawk, and like you guys, like if you have time to listen to a Shadowrun podcast that's not this one, check out Pink Fohawk. It is so funny. Like these guys are absolutely hilarious. And like no, dude, these guys are like, they were talking about in the episode I was listening to, they go to a place called like Come and Split, but like it's like the sign's burnt out, so it says Come and Spit. Like that's what they're talking about. And the guy's like, I'm gonna pre-edge, and everybody's like, fucking go for it. And that's it. Like no one's like laughing like a child at that. And I don't know.
They're doing it wrong. That's what I think.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But for real, check out Pink Fohawk. It is fucking hilarious. I love it. Love it. All right, what are we doing? Oh yeah. So yeah, no, you got some hits. So yeah, your arrow goes wide and it hits the ground, skims and bounces like a skipping stone, and then erupts and shoots a gout of flame, and it looks cool, but it doesn't hurt anybody.
Hell yeah. Yeah, pre-edging next and using an explosive. I'm gonna explosively pre-edge.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well then you
The whole
ruined
point
the
of
edge.
edging is you're not supposed. The whole point of edging is you're not supposed to explode. It's I don't know. It's like a form of torture.
It
but
has
It's
some
in the
people
Bible,
do
guys.
it. All right, so real quick, we're gonna take a break here and talk about people's sexual. No, never mind. All right, so next up, Knuckles. You're up ahead of this. You look over your shoulder as you're ripping through the rain, dodging around traffic, and you see over your shoulder, you see this shitbox Ford Americar spin around and start hauling ass towards you backwards. Fires off a spike strip, and there's arrow shoots out. You see this VTOL just like veer off, a car swerve out of the way. It's madness, and you guys are going pretty quick. At this point, I would say you guys are on this. You're not even on a highway; it's just like a major street. Speed limit here, you can tell because your AR stuff keeps telling you like speed limit 40, speed limit 40, speed limit 40. You guys are going easy like 75.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I ripped the governor off my car a long time ago. So.
Oh yeah, but still, grid guide's like, hey buddy, you're going too fast. Hey buddy, slow down.
Can I tell the grid guy I killed a guy earlier? Like, can we just like, we're good. We're committing better crimes. I'm kidding.
Well, I'll shout to Ford. Nicely done, attaboy. And I'm just gonna put the pedal to the metal and try to what was it? Break away? Was that it?
Yeah, so that's an option in your chase combat actions. To break away, you make a vehicle skill plus reaction, limited by speed. And let's see, the threshold for this is going to be based off of, let's see, says threshold /terrain set by me. That's me. Okay.
When you say a vehicle check, does that mean like a piloting check for the
yeah,
vehicle?
pilot groundcraft.
Okay.
Pilot groundcraft plus reaction. And the threshold is going to be you're going to be trying to avoid obstacles, and so you're at 4 is your threshold.
Okay. I'm sorry. What does the threshold mean?
That's how many
successes
hits
can-
you need in order to succeed.
I need 4, huh? Well, we'll give it a shot. Oh, close. 3 successes.
3 successes. So you do not break away. You're still, you're trying to dodge around. You've got all these cars that are driving, and everybody at this point, Grid Guide is starting to try to force people off to the side since the cops are on the scene. And as these guys are swerving out from the left lane, trying to pull off to the right, one car gets just right in front of you, almost clips you, and you juke off to the side, and that kind of forces you to put the brakes on a little bit so you don't crash. That's why you don't break away. So you stay at the same range.
All right.
We got the Knight Errant Chargers, the cars, the super rad 2069 Dodge Chargers. You know, the 1969 Dodge Charger is the car driven by one of my favorite Marvel comic book characters, Robbie Reyes, the Ghost Rider. Totally rad. It's called the Hell Charger. Thing's got a portal to hell in the trunk. Awesome. I love them. So, that's besides the point, right? Okay. Let me get
They gotta
back
make
on
their
track
vehicle
here.
tests to avoid crashing.
Yeah, so that's right, because we've got that spike strip up ahead. Here we go. So all of these guys, all 3 of them are going to have to make this test. Does it have a set threshold, or am I making it up?
I don't know. It doesn't say on the item, and I'm just trying to look through the vehicle PDF to see.
All right, so I'm
Um,
going to guess that we're working off of, let's see, regular threshold here to avoid an obstacle, right? That's what you said. So 2, and we're in this, so 4. So I need 4 to avoid this thing. Here we go. 6. 6 on the lead car.
Yeah. Well, so
Next
they hit
car.
it. They hit it anyways, and so their vehicles go flat now.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's unavoidable
what-
because it's like the entire width of the road.
yeah, okay. So the second one fails, and the third one fails. So what happens on a failure?
They crash.
It
They
goes to
lose
crash
control of the
test.
vehicle. Yep.
Okay, so uncontrolled vehicles. It says -2 to all actions for everyone in the vehicle. No vehicle action, vehicle defense test until control is regained. Regain control with a control vehicle action. Check that out. That makes sense, right? And a vehicle test. The threshold modifiers determined by me. If a vehicle goes an entire turn without being controlled, vehicle's pilot rating on Grid Guide Autopilot takes control, obeys laws, goes with the flow of traffic. Autopilot disabled, not installed, may crash. So these guys are not running on Grid Guide because they're in a pursuit. So then they have a crash test. So those other 2 are going to have to make that test on their turn, which is coming up now. So the lead car is going to try to close on you, but he's got a -2 to his test. So I am rolling his thing with -2 against a threshold of 4. Why is that not? Oh, I'm in the wrong. There we go. -2. Here we go. 1 success. That is not enough. He does not gain on you guys. The other 2 are going to try to maintain control. We're going to give him a threshold of 2. And they got the -2 dice. Here we go. Nothing. Oh, man. This is going to be over so much quicker than I expected. 3. So that guy's still good. So the 1 hits the spike strip. The tires blow out. And the thing starts to get the speed wobbles. You know what I mean? It's kind of like little to the left, over corrects to the right, and then corrects again to the left, and this thing's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then it starts to fishtail out. It starts to go sideways as these guys continue to. The other 2, with their tires blown out, are still pursuing. The back one fishtails out, ends up sideways, and then hits the ass end of it hits a car that is trying to pull over, and it starts to roll. and that guy's out of the fucking chase. He blows off to the side, and you see, as you guys are continuing on the road heading towards the Ache, you see that thing blow up, fireball.
Goddamn.
Oh yeah, so these other two are still on you, and they've got flat tires, and there's, you see, rubber peeling off and blowing away behind them, and they're starting to shoot sparks. They're riding on hubcaps, but these dudes, they're fucking pros. They get paid to do this kind of shit. Here they come. We got the Venture, the VTOL is up next. So this guy's gonna make a test to try to come back from his mental control with
his
logic
dice pool is reduced by the force of the spell.
Oh, which was 5?
Yep.
No additional successes. So this thing is still going the wrong way. He's got the co-pilot is like, what the hell are you doing? Stay on target, stay on target. And he is going to attempt to take control by making, let's see, an aircraft test against the other guy. I don't even know how this works. Here we go. He's got 2. The pilot, who is off his gourd, has 1. So he ends up seizing control of it. So, yeah, he assumes direct control, like some sort of bug man. And this thing is going, and you see the VTOL peels off and starts flying to the left, and then kind of spins back around. It does like a full circle and then starts coming back on at you guys. And you guys can't see it, but I'm going to assume somehow you guys are able to hear what's going on in there. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And like, you can hear some slapping on one of the microphones. And this thing starts coming back and starts coming after you guys again. It's flying overhead. It's got a spotlight beaming down on the Ford AmeriCar at this point. So he's back in control with the co-pilot taking over. So they're not going to be shooting at you right now, but he's maintaining that spotlight on you. And you guys are also able to monitor these airwaves. You guys are in there. It's not, I would imagine, out of beyond reason for you guys to be able to pick up their communications with some kind of advanced computer type technology inside of the Ford AmeriCar, at least. So I'm going to put you guys in there. You hear them. And it's like, subjects headed north. And they named the street. I don't know what street it is. Doesn't matter. On street, headed north. So we go back to Jacques. You are now dropped down. You're at an initiative of 8.
Yeah. So Jacques will. Do I have to use a complex action to control the vehicle at some point on my turn, or I lose control, right?
Yes.
Or have I done that by making a test?
No, you've got to do that. You got to spend the action to do that. Probably now.
Yeah, I would say that's what I do then. Maybe I even flip the car back around so I'm facing the right way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so give me a test. You have the threshold lowered by 2. Your threshold will be 3.
I'm just going to turn in. I got up to 4 success.
Okay, so yeah, you whip back around, no problem.
Yeah.
So you don't even leave the lane. You turn in the lane, no problem. You whip right back around, totally cool. So you are in control. Those of you in the back seat are now facing the wrong way again. Very disorienting. Make a rectal clamp test to stay on the windowsill.
Roll body plus willpower. See if you shit yourself.
Bruce's poison drug.
Dude, one wrong fart right now and you're out of there.
Not to
Yeah,
be
you know
clear,
what? Yeah, give me I need
it is not
reaction.
actually my butt holding on.
Oh yeah. Give me reaction and strength right now. Reaction plus strength.
Right. That's a 2d4 looks like, and I'll pre-edge this.
Whoa, your reaction? What's your reaction?
4.
Okay, and what's your strength?
6.
Okay, yeah. So roll both of those. I mean, that's.
Oh, that's
10
probably
dice.
good, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, dude, that dude, what? Yeah, 10. 10 dice.
going on?
Oh, you got 2 successes.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to, as the car whips around, you're able to grab on, no problem. You hang on tight.
I'm just picturing. It does look like to you guys that my butt just held on. Like my legs probably even flipped in the air when he flipped around, but somehow my butt's hanging on.
His ass is sticking to
But
the
do it is-
window, and yeah.
He's been doing his Kegels. He's just
Yeah.
right there on the windowsill. All right. Well, that's Jock's turn. That was a complex action. Actually,
All right, what do we got for Volt?
where's Scott?
Well, using my tiny little binoculars, I'll look at the co-pilot now, and I'm gonna cast that same spell at him too.
Okay, you got it with -2 because you're sustaining
Yeah.
the other spell.
Yeah. So this time we'll do 4/6.
Oof.
Make it really hard. And then we're pre-edging my last edge, you know, and situational modifier. -2.
Oh God, I'm a child. I just like, I don't know. Anytime someone's like, man, like it's real hard on, and I'm like, you said hard on, and yeah, I'm a child.
9 successes.
Holy shit, this guy is out of luck probably. So I'm rolling with a -6.
No, only on sustaining. Only on the sustained one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so you resist
Here
it
we
with
go.
logic and normal, yeah.
Yeah, 1. You know, he gets a bonus die because you're he knows what you're trying to tell him to do is not right. So
That's cool.
still 1. So he is like, we gotta something else going on. We gotta go over to that other VTOL. So, you know, he kind of whips back around and starts heading in the other direction.
And
Holy
then I
shit.
lean out the window and
So-
I continue to throw up.
you puke out the window some more. We go to Knuckles.
Did Scar take his turn?
Yeah, Scar, what do you want to do other than hang on with your ass?
Well,
There was some talk about
I'll-
explosive arrows.
yeah, I'll shoot again with incendiary.
Okay.
I think we're doing a good job. I don't need to cross that line.
I did post the description in the chat there too, if you need to look it up again.
8 successes.
Holy shit. These guys are
damn.
not doing great. 8 successes. So, let's see. I get to roll my reaction plus something. Driver's reaction plus intuition. Yep. Here we go. This guy, we're going to roll. Oh man, 1. So 7 net hits. Holy cow. So that is a lot of damage coming his way. So we're going to try to soak that with the vehicle stats, which are 29 dice.
God damn.
All right, so let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Lot of
7,
sixes.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 dice. So, yeah, man. Oh, you've got AP -9?
-6 for
Nice.
white phosphorus.
Oh yeah, I don't know why that
Nice.
says 9.
Okay, so -6. All right, so let me roll that again because I had too many dice in here. So -6, and I'm looking at the thing. He's got 13. What am I? Charger 13, 12, 25 -6. So is it like a 19 D6? There we go. Bathtub full of dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 soaked out of your 16 damage. Is that right?
8 plus 6, or is it 2 per net hit? How does that actually work?
No, it's 1 per net hit, but
I don't know.
damage value 9.
Page 24.
Damage value 9 is right though. If damage value 9 is right, then yeah.
Damage value of 9 is on my bow. But I think incendiary is 2.
No, it's 8. So it's a DV of 8p with -6 AP, and then it continues to burn for 3 combat rounds, causing 6p fire damage each turn.
Woof!
Where are you seeing that?
I posted it in the chat. It's on the description of the incendiary head.
That's what I'm looking at. Anyway.
It's so tiny, I cannot read that.
These fire arrows seem pretty good.
Yeah. If you are a murderer, these would be horrific.
Incendiary, -1 ACC, special DV. I see. On a successful hit, you can give an grazing hit. The arrow erupts with white visors. -6 AP.
If you were trying to end a man's life, this is the weapon you want to use.
Yeah.
Whoopsie doopsie. Yeah. A DV of AP. Yeah.
And I'm the
Man.
psychopath for throwing a grenade in the first session.
Bro, I mean, you.
Well, he hasn't
called,
killed
like,
anyone yet. He
15
just
dudes.
lit a car on fire.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to disable the vehicle in my defense.
So you fire this arrow, and it as you know, you're clamped onto the car seat with your ass. You whip around, and now you're firing backwards. It's cool. You got it. You know what? We're gonna say you're doing it like a cool chick at a pool table, behind the back, and it goes, and the arrow hits the hood of the car, and just sprays fire all over this thing, and it is on fire. Still coming at you guys. Knuckles, now it's your turn. Now you see that. And there's also, by the way, a steady stream of vomit coming out of the car. What do you
Which
got?
one did you hit? The lead car?
Yeah, the one nearest to us.
Okay. Well, Knuckles would probably be giving him shit about being a pacifist and lighting a car on fire that's going 75 miles an hour, and has no tires, because that's not going to end in disaster. But after he
Yeah,
does
it's shooting
that,
sparks.
are
Shooting
there,
sparks,
as we're driving down this this like highway, are there any any sort of construction materials or like overhead streetlights, anything like that?
Overhead streetlights, absolutely.
I think what I want to try to do is a stunt. And my stunt, you tell me if I can try this or not. I would like to try to shoot something in front of us so that it potentially crashes behind us and creates an obstacle for these guys that they have to get around.
Okay, so you want to try to knock down one of these streetlights to go across the street.
I was thinking a streetlight, yeah, or like if there's, you know, like those stupid construction things with the lights on them, like, I don't know, knock a bunch so that they're like in their path. You know, those stupid fucking orange barrels with the lights on top.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. The things are like the sand barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try to take down a streetlight or something like that. Well, I mean, the
Sure.
stunt.
Or is it stunt like do you mean like Evel Knievel stunt? Like I'm gonna jump these 10 school buses while there's a helicopter flying overhead.
So the stunt says things like tight turn onto a side street, thread through a tight area, that kind of thing.
Though in the extreme stunts at the top of the page, it says jump a vehicle over an obstacle, driving through a space big enough for vehicle while ramping a vehicle through the air, rolling just enough to have a hook from an overhanging crane knock a bomb off the bottom of the vehicle before it explodes.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay.
That's 4 successes or more. You know.
Oh, that's not too bad. Come on.
Should I just make an attack then with the weapon? What do you want me to do here, Adam?
Man, so yeah, let's go with an extreme stunt.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that. So that's gonna be really tough though. We're looking at a 6, a threshold of 6.
I don't even know how many dice I roll.
Well, I've got a weapon here on the vehicle. Let's see what happens if I roll it.
Wait, what? You're just gonna shoot a grenade instead?
Well, no, I would figure I would shoot the pole with my weapon in hopes of knocking it down.
With the grenade launcher?
I was thinking more like trying to cut it down with the machine gun on the bike.
Oof. Okay, so we're gonna call that a called shot. So you'd be rolling an attack roll with
Well,
your.
I only got 3 successes. So.
Okay, so unfortunately, so what happens is you start unloading with your machine gun at one of those street lights, and just you spray bullets everywhere. You're hitting the street light, but unfortunately it's not going to come down. But you continue to ride, and you're again weaving in and out of traffic, like zipping by guys, and all these cars are starting to pull off to the side.
Okay.
They're still going. They're just pulling off to the side because they don't want to, interrupt traffic. So the next thing up is the Venture. So I got 2 guys in there that are suffering this mental control. So the first guy only needs 1 more success on his test with a -5.
Yep.
To get back in the game.
Oof.
1 success, exactly enough. That guy snaps out of it, and he's like, "Where are we going? No, 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 no!" And he tries to seize control. The other guy is going to make his test too. So he's got a -6. That guy is rolling 1 die. So that guy's basically going to argue with him the whole time.
Nice.
But he is going to try to seize control. Let's get another one of these not groundcraft, aircraft. Let's go, aircraft. First guy trying to take control gets 1. Second guy gets 1. You know what? He's gonna spin back around again. So this guy is now further back, but he's coming back around. So he's way back. He's gonna be at, instead of medium range where he was, he drops back to long range. But he's still after you guys.
Okay.
So you guys have made it up already at this point, about a block and a half. You guys are getting real close to the Ache. You see it. This thing, it is a gigantic. It's like a mile wide. So you guys are coming up at it from an intersection. So you can go past it, or if you turn, you can come at this thing. There's all sorts of little entrances and parking garages and shit like that. But this thing is a giant wall of steel and glass. You guys are heading there. So I'm guessing you guys have communicated with each other, and Jacques has probably expressed that he's heading that way. So we're gonna come back up. Everybody gets to roll initiative again. I'm gonna drop everybody out of here.
All right, go vehicle. Hudson in initiative.
So do we know if there's like a way to escape or hide in there?
Well, it's gonna be really tough for the VTOL to go in there.
Yeah.
So
It's big
let's
enough
see
we
here.
can lose them. They're not as good as driver.
There we go. So he's in, and he's in. All right. We're gonna go descending order. Bam! Whoa! So we're gonna drop him down below you because you guys have the same score, but you have a higher initiative or higher reaction. So Jacques, you're up first.
Okay. I mean, yeah, like, is there a way to pull off of here? Like, are the guardrails like really high, or like can I pull off of the highway and just try to get towards the mall?
You're not on the highway
Cool.
yet. You guys are on just like a major street. So the only thing, there's like a big ass curb between, like, I guess a median between where you are and oncoming traffic. But yeah, you could go across and turn and then head straight into the mall if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the way I'm gonna head. So I'll like Tokyo drift around the corner. and
There you go.
What my goal is I guess I'll try to break away.
Okay. So we're gonna make
and
that
go that
a,
direction.
You're going to be avoiding an obstacle, and you're going to be in. Again, so you're 4. So with your rig, you need 2 successes on your massive pile of dice, which I don't think you can fail.
Well, I could because I'm gonna roll it. So I'm gonna roll 16 dice, and I could roll like really low on all of them.
You could.
But I got 5 successes. That's
Okay.
actually scary.
And
That's a scary roll.
What's the speed on your vehicle?
So I did install like a speed upgrade to this vehicle. So it's a 5.
Holy shit. So you are able to let's see, vehicle test threshold. Yeah. Every hit above the threshold. So you got 3 hits above the threshold. Allows you to shift 1 chase range category. So you guys are at medium. So you could get to extreme range. So you just burn past. Like you're weaving in and out between cars, and you drift around the curve, and then you drift again, and you're heading into the fucking mall. And we're gonna put you way up here. You blow straight past Knuckles.
My goal was to get past Knuckles. So that's
You totally do. No
Nice.
problem.
And then I'll
So
say
we're gonna put you at about 300 meters ahead of these guys at this point.
and I'll say to into the comm link. Well, like through the comm link. Oh, Uthrak, where are you? You're so far behind. Where are you, Uthrak? Or
I open fire.
Grenades.
God damn.
you can roll so many negatives because of my extreme distance.
Only have to be close in horseshoes and hand grenades, buddy.
Oh,
I guess they're not wrong.
All right, so the two pukers in the back seat. What do you guys got?
Do you want to go, Scar?
Oh, God, I'm scared. I'm gonna. I think we're pretty far now. I'm probably not in medium anymore, eh?
I doubt it. I think you're probably at like a very far. It says bow range. Let's see, ballistic projectile, Shadowrun stuff. Bow. What is your strength?
6.
CX. So you are at long range, which is -3 to your dice pool.
Okay. But do both these cars still have their tires and are still chasing us?
No, neither of them have tires, but yes, they're still chasing you.
Cool. Okay. Even with the car on fire, huh? Okay. Well.
Yeah, that one's on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill.
Okay. Get back in.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't really do any damage to these guys, so it's either influence or Trid Phantasm.
well, vehicles are super susceptible to stun damage, aren't they?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah, and none of my spells have any armor piercing, so they're gonna be rolling like 24 hits against my damage 9 at like if I roll really well. So, I guess we're just gonna influence that one guy again. The main pilot again.
Oh, you got like no line of sight on him at this point. You're so far away, you can see like the bottom of it. You can't see him.
Okay. Then I'll just cast a Trid Phantasm across the highway and just make it look like a giant fucking wall has erupted.
Oh,
Out of
jeez.
here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Just gonna. Boom. We'll do 4-6. A little bit of danger and no edging. -2 because I'm sustaining a spell. No raised limits. And incoming drain 60?
That seems wrong.
Damn, bro, you fucked.
You
Rolling.
died.
It just said rolling 60 +0, so there's no way that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let me take a gander at this character sheet here.
What's going on here?
So let's see. This is Trid, Phantasm, Drain. It says 0 in there.
Yeah, maybe it should say +0. I don't know.
Well, what's the? Let me find out. Spells. Trid Phantasm is an illusion spell. Phantasm. Trid Phantasm. Realistic, multi-sense. Trid Phantasm.
Yeah, it should only be. I should only be suffering
Trains the
6.
force.
Yeah, it should only be 6.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it should be +0. Yeah. Give that another roll. Give that another roll. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
You're still gonna take that 1 physical damage, but we're gonna
Right.
see if that fixes the issue.
I rolled. Nothing's happening. So give it a second.
Gee, I wonder why that is.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So that fixed it. That
The
+0
+0
fixed it.
instead of
Okay.
just 0. Okay.
Weird. All right. So yeah, you still take the 1 physical damage. You got, it looks like 5 successes. Oh no, drain resist was 9. Yeah, you're good. You resist all the drain, but
Oh, cool.
5 successes. Holy cow! So these guys are rolling against that, and it's probably the same kind of logic and willpower against it.
Right.
Okay.
Now I have a question, and this is not going to be a popular question, but does Knuckles have to roll that?
Well, it's behind us.
Yeah, but he's
well, so is
behind.
I'm behind you guys now. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I would have put it like back here.
Back behind him.
Yeah.
Oh man, both of these guys fail, so they see it. They think it's there. Whoa! And then the pilot. Let's see if the pilot thinks it's there. Yeah, he totally. They all think it's there. They're like, oh shit, a wall. So that's your turn. So we're gonna go to the Venture, the VTOL. This thing is gonna try to fly over the wall and head towards you guys. And he's calling in. He's like, they're heading towards the Ache. They're heading towards the Ache. And he tries to fly over with a. Let's see. Where's my vehicle test?
Pilot aircraft.
Yep, where are you? Pilot, aircraft. Oh, okay, yeah, he's able to evade the imaginary wall and still keep control. He flies over and is still on you guys. He's gonna try to. Well, he has. Let's see. What is he doing to try to get to you guys? There's minimal air traffic. And he's just trying to gain on you guys. So we'll call that 1 success. So he's going to move up 1 range category. He's going to put him right at the same distance as the cars. And then we go to Uthrach.
I'm gonna flip off Ford as he zooms past me and insults me. I think that's fair.
There you go.
And then, have we come to the split yet, or are we about to go through the split?
You're right about there.
Well, I don't want to be chased by the helicopter either, so I think I'm just gonna follow them. So,
Okay.
yeah, I will. I'll just put pedal to the metal and try to keep up with Ford.
Okay, vehicle test. Your threshold is going to be a 3.
Vehicle test. Okay. Ah, 2. Lame.
Oh, so you are at risk of crashing.
All right. So what happens?
Do you have any edge?
Nope. I used it all
Rip.
in the
The stadium.
The stadium. Oh wait, no, I have 1 left. Well, what happens next if I fail this? What do we do?
You are going to Be at risk of crashing. Let's see how a crash works here. It says crashing. Vehicle and passengers take vehicle body. Oof. Resisted normally -6 AP if damage value is greater than armor.
It says
Go
right
ahead.
above that under failed vehicle test, it says may lose control of vehicle and may require second vehicle test to avoid crash.
Vehicle test to require. Yep, I like that. All right, so vehicle test to avoid the crash. On a glitch, you crash. Oh no, you didn't. So you didn't glitch on this. So yeah, you can make another vehicle test to not crash. If you fail, then you totally crash. So you're looking at a threshold of at this point 3. And you are now uncontrolled, so -2. So you're -2 dice. You need 3 successes to not crash.
All right. I will use the last of the edge here. You said -2?
Yeah. Well, you can if you click on that thing that says success, you could do reroll of your misses.
Oh, let's do a. There we go. 4
The
successes.
secondary one. Okay. Cool. So you used edge for that, right? You got to
I
make that
did.
bad luck roll.
I did. Yep. Oof. Boom.
Oh man. Okay. So yeah, you managed to you fail to get off of the road correctly, but you managed to recover. So what happens is you go for this same kind of turn that he's doing, and you kind of like the tail of your bike clips a car that's trying to pull off so that the cops can get by, and it sends you reeling. You kind of not side swipe. You drift sideways like fucking that one anime that everybody loves, and you go sideways on the bike for a little bit, and whip back around, but you're kind of going in the wrong direction. So in order for you to follow, you're going to have a threshold of +1 on the next test. So now the cop cars are going to try to not crash into this wall. So this is a little weird because the wall's not really there, but I'm going to give them a, a threshold at this point of 5, and they've got -2 to their dice pool because they're missing tires. Oh man, this is probably going to be it for this these cop cars. This is going a lot better for you guys than I expected it to.
I built my character to
I
be
like
good
that.
at one thing. One thing.
Very cool.
Being handsome. Here we go.
Not even that. I got a pretty low charisma.
He's still handsome though. You can't argue with that drawing.
Not at all. You cannot argue.
Oof. So these guys are both get 3s, so they're both now uncontrolled. And neither of these are glitches. So they're both going to try to not crash, let's say, into each other. So we are rolling with a -4. I need 1 success to not do it. All right, so that guy's good. And the other guy with a -4 dice. Both of them get 2. Look at that. That's crazy.
Nice.
Crazy. All right, yeah, so they don't crash. They both of these guys are like, "Wah!" and they slam on the brakes, but there's no tires, so the metal just kind of grinds and slides across the asphalt, and they swerve a little bit and they glide through the wall and come out on the other side. Both of them, you can see the camera pulls up. You see there's 2 cops in each car. And like there's the guy that's riding shotgun's got like one hand on the dashboard, one hand grabbing onto the oh shit handle, and he's screaming, and there's coffee and donuts in the air, and the driver is like stepping, both feet on the brake, grabbing onto the wheel, and both of them have their eyes closed and they're screaming, and they drift through the wall. And the one guy opens his one eye, he's like, "What the fuck?" And then they are back at it. They almost crash at that point into cars that are pulling off so they can get through. We're going to move back now to Jacques at initiative 5. You're headed straight towards the mall.
Yeah, and I have to use my complex action to control the car.
Yeah.
So that's my whole turn.
Okay, so we give you a success because you've got way more than enough dice. So you are still holding. Well, you're not even holding. You're just sitting there slumped over the car. By the way, every time it spins around, you kind of flop over to the side with the inertia of the vehicle, and your body's just kind of flopping around like an idiot, and your
Yeah, I
head's
just
hanging
keep,
down
like-
at this point.
My horn
You
just
don't have,
keeps
like,
banging against the window.
You don't have like a race car harness.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm
he's
wearing a
strapped in.
seatbelt.
He's strapped in, but he's bouncing around like an idiot. Like his arms, his big fucking troll arms are like flailing in the car as it spins, slapping into shit. And the rear view mirror has been slapped and is now like super cocked. But you guys are headed straight for the mall. On your next turn, you're gonna be up in that bitch. We got the VTOL at 5. It's going to try to close on you. So that is aircraft. 1 success. That's it. So this thing does not gain on you at all. We go back to Knuckles. You are with a minus to your dice pool, trying to keep up with these guys. So give me a test, a vehicle test. We're looking for what did I say here at this point? You need 4 successes minus 1 die.
Okay. There we go. 6 successes.
God damn.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
Oh, you got the edge turned
The
on.
edge is still turned on. Sorry. Let me do it again. There we go. 4 successes.
Still pretty good.
Still really good. But yeah, so you go from that sideways drift and you catch and pivot back around and jump off the side of the road, and you guys are driving through. So this is like a big, really big sidewalk kind of paved area, and there's little steps that go up. It's it's like they're very wide, very deep steps. They're like 3 feet per step. Like you go step up, 3 feet, step up, 3 feet, step up, heading towards this thing. There's a little strip down the middle of these stairs with a little fountain, and you guys are riding up these stairs now, heading into the mall. We got the cars, the cop cars at initiative 2. We got 2 tests coming up. These guys are at -2 for everything. So -3. All right, so he's back at it, keeping up. In 2. All right, so these guys both turn off and they're following you towards the mall. And I think this is probably going to be a good break point for our break.
Reading my
And
mind.
we'll come back at the mall.
The mall. Sweet.
We're going to the mall.
All right.
Let's go to the mall.
We will be back momentarily, listeners. Go grab some Dr. Pepper and get another Eurobeats Volume 6 ready to go.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
I've got it playing in the background, Chris, so I thank you for that.
Yeah, you saw what I linked, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's-
I
Very
also
pumping.
recommend the song Gas, Gas, Gas. That's a good one.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Or the Speed Racer version of the remix by the band, I think it's called Beat Dominator. That's a really good one too.
Ooh.
That's a blast to like grade school days. That's how old that song is. So
Fair enough. Well, I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, BRB.
Oh my god, are you guys ready? We should play, because people are listening to this, right?
play Shadowrun.
Yeah.
We're playing Shadowrun?
What?
Nice.
Dude, I'd be a fucking luchador and I'd be named the Falcon. Oh my god.
Nice.
I'm so ready.
Hey.
So pumped. All right. Sorry. I've been drinking. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's get back to the action. So, tonight's game of Shadowrun is not brought to you by Dragon's Milk. Dragon's Milk, it's a bourbon barrel-aged stout, 11% alcohol by volume. Tastes great. Goes down smooth, comes up smoother.
It could be brought to you by Dr. Pepper if those fucks would ever call me.
Have you sent them any introductory emails?
Oh, I'll contact. I know a guy. I have a Pepsi wrap. I'll talk to him.
Not
What?
Since, not
All right.
since 3 years ago. But
Okay.
You know, one time I wrote a letter to the people that make combos, combos, the little delicious pretzel with cheese in them,
Yeah.
and they sent me a free little pack of combos. So maybe write them a letter.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get sponsored by Bushmills whiskey forever, but I've never done anything about it. So I don't know.
I've never been proactive about my interests.
All you've
you know, I
done
just
is
let-
want.
Hope it happens. You know, whatever.
Oh my god.
As
All
the
right.
as the kids say, I'm manifesting it.
Yeah, good luck. Keep trying.
Hashtag
Sorry.
nude.
Let me know when that works out. So, manifest in one hand and, all right, whatever. So,
That's the other hand's for pre-edging.
oh, God, what are we doing here? All right, so let's play Shadowrun, guys. So, you have just decided to enter the mall, but in vehicles. So, here's where we pick up. You drive into the mall, you blow through glass windows, and there's a bunch of people shopping, and there's a big open area in the center of this mall, shops, everything imaginable. This mall is like a mile by a mile inside. It's fucking huge. 5 stories of mall above it, hundreds of stories of home, like they would be homeless except they're inside this building, all these people on welfare, and basically they're prisoners in this low security thing. They're not allowed to leave. So you guys blow through, boom, blast through, and there's people scattering out of the way trying to not get hit by cars and motorcycle, and you guys blow through the wall of it's a Payless shoe store, and you know there's Reeboks flying in the air. So we're gonna kick in another initiative. I'm gonna clear out the old one.
So I think it's important to point out here for the listeners, because I was under the same assumption that Aaron was. We thought this was an abandoned building since the AI murder fiasco happened a couple, decades ago. Well, it turns out, no, it's not.
They
So,
play
Oh
open.
no, it's full. It's full of people shopping.
Yeah. I
See,
thought when he like described it the first time, he described it as like people still going in there. So
That's fair. Well,
when-
I didn't listen to that episode.
when he posted
fair, I guess.
when he posted the clip of the Blues Brothers, we thought, oh, that he's being funny, like, because everyone loves the Blues Brothers. No, we're actually going to do what the Blues Brothers did. So, probably not going to be pacifists for much longer. Just saying.
Well, only one of us is a pacifist.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Can you put us on the page with the cars? I can't click the car token.
Yeah, you guys are in there, and let me just bring you out. So, I'm just gonna put you over here like that.
Hell yeah.
Off to the
maybe I
side. And we'll get Knuckles up here like that.
Sure. I can roll.
Oh, he's so tiny.
No, he's reasonable.
Okay, I'm not
Perfectly
that much
right
bigger
size.
than him.
Apparently you're like 20 feet tall, and I like come up to your knee.
He's
Wait,
custodian, and you're a guardsman. Just live with it.
Do you wanna be friends, Mr. Troll? Can you protect me from all the bad guys?
Daddy, put me on your shoulders.
Don't ever
I
talk
can't
to
see.
me or my son ever again.
I can't see anything from down here.
Put me on your shoulders. I'm dying.
Oh God. So, all right. So let's get you guys.
Long live Howie, man.
Let's get you guys in the initiative order here. So we need to get Uthrak on there.
I'm trying to find my initiative button. Just give me a second here. I got my token selected. I'm all ready to go. Boom. Look at that.
Oh. There you go. I rolled like crap.
17. Coming in hot. It's a hot initiative, if I've ever seen one.
Vroom, vroom.
There we go. All right. In you go. So we're going to sort in descending. Blammo. Knuckles, you're up first. So here's what the situation is. You see ahead of you the Ford Americar goes up these steps, and there's people diving out of the way on the stairs. And as you get up, he blows through this glass wall, and just there's like shards of glass flying in the air, and you're right behind him. And you're ripping ass. I keep saying ripping ass. Hauling ass That means something totally different. But you're hauling ass and ripping ass. Why not? You're nervous. Your butt cheeks are clenched and you're letting out some squeakers as you go up these stairs and you follow right in the wake of this glass just shooting by you. And you go in and he blows out through the side of a Payless shoe store and there's like Reeboks and Keds in the air and like people diving out of the way. And you get out into the main lobby and you're driving. You managed to, I guess you're up first, so you'd be behind him still, but you're in his wake. What are we doing?
I guess I'll just keep.
Cops are following you. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just keep following them, and you know, it was his plan to come in here, so I'm kind of taking his lead at this point.
All right. So we're gonna. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop you down below him in initiative. How's that sound?
Yeah, that's fine. Sure.
All right, so we're going to delay you down to a 12. So up next then is going to be the two cop cars that have no tires. Oh my. So the two cop cars with no tires are they're following. So they're coming up and they're shooting sparks and like the undercarriage of the Chargers are scraping the stairs and it's shooting even more sparks than it was, leaving giant gouges in these concrete steps as they come up and they blow through. Let me get, where did my character sheet go? There it is. Bring this back up and make a test. And I'm rolling at a -2. Oof. All right, we need, at this point, they are just trying to avoid obstacles. So that's 2, and they are now in a tight area. So I need 6 for them to not. Okay, 3. So he totally hits obstacles. And the next guy. 1. Oh, man. So as they're coming up and they're chasing after you guys, they're going through the Payless and they are slamming into just everything. Shoe stands. They got, you know, those little things that they use to measure your feet. Those things are fucking flying in the air. And, you know, they slide and come around and they're way out of control and just like taking out pedestrians and ripping up tile and trying to keep up with you.
Jesus.
But they're blasting through pedestrians. Ford, your turn.
Okay, now here's the real question. Do I throw a spike strip out now?
Yes.
Oof.
Or do I wait? I'll wait.
Maybe towards the exit when we find a way to
Well,
like get back out
would-
on the
Would
road.
another spike strip do anything? Because they've already blown their tires.
Oh
right?
yeah, these are the same guys. So no, it won't. I will use a free action. You just like, I don't physically do it, but you see a switch flip, and the moon roof opens, and like a gun comes out. And it's
What?
I have a mounted gun
God, this car
Um,
is so cool.
on my car. So that's there. If any of you want to use
So
that.
that happens.
It definitely can't be me.
And then yeah, like I think I'm going to I guess like just kind of try and make my way through here and I guess break free. Yeah, I just want to get as far away from them as I can.
Okay, so like that Freddie Mercury guy said. So give me a test. We're trying to do avoiding obstacles, so 2, and you're in a tight, so 6, but you've got your rig, so 4. You need a threshold of 4, and any hits beyond 4 are going to increase your distance from the cops.
Okay. Now, my thing with that is I don't want to leave Uthrock too far behind in case we just get like crazy far ahead and then he just dies. Like, or like
That's
falls
fair.
off the bike or something. So, can I choose not to do that?
Well, you can, the amount of hits you get, I'm going to say you can get up to that distance.
Okay. So, I got 7 successes.
Holy shit. So you can move to the point where you are, if you are at 7, you guys are currently at long. So I'm going to put you here, and he's here, and they're here. I'm going to say that you would be able to move to a point where you are at long range from Uthrock. and
I-
extreme range from the cops.
Yes, and actually that's a good thing, is we could split up inside the mall if you take the west exit and I take the east exit.
Well, I think at this point, when we burst through here, Uthrak would shout over the comms to you, "I like the style, kid, but what's the plan?"
Yeah.
We make it out the other side. We take 2 separate exits, and then hopefully the helicopter's not there. So if you take the west and I take the southeast or the northeast, whatever.
You got it.
All right, so use 2 in the back seat. You guys have any ideas?
I'm gonna drop all my sustained spells because the none of the guys that I was affecting were in here. So
Yeah, so
they're
the
outside now.
VTOL, as it gets closer, it's not flying in here. It's no way.
Right.
So this thing like kind of is like abort, and pulls away, and you guys lose it in static. There's a lot of noise in this area. So this area, if you guys are trying to remotely access things, you're basically out of luck. Your comm links are picking up just crazy amounts of direct advertising, and there's music playing in here, and it's all jingles for every single different thing that's for sale. It's like that all jingles radio station from Demolition Man. And hot dogs, armored hot dogs. But yeah, so you guys are ripping through here, and like you lose any kind of connection with them. You can't hear their chatter anymore, but you hear the squad car still, because you guys are still tapped into that. I'm guessing you got like a police scanner inside the AmeriCar.
Yeah.
But as you guys are going in here, your comm link starts lighting up. So your flip phone is vibrating and it's playing. I don't know, man. What's your ringtone on there?
He always keeps it on vibrate. So
Oh, it's on vibrate. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Fine.
it's basically.
I was
a
gonna say like
pager.
the Macarena, but yeah. So
Oh,
it's
the free
vibrating.
edge.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Okay. He just opens it quickly and turns it off, and then puts it back in his pocket.
Okay.
Do you even look to see who it was?
Nope.
It could be our deposit.
We'll have to look at that if we survive.
I want to know
Can-
I'm rich before I die.
Yeah, can I see either of the drivers that are pursuing us?
Not enough to get a beat on them. There's too many shoes in the air and debris.
Okay, and I don't want to hit a whole bunch of random civilians with a fucking AoE lightning bolt or stun ball. So
Just fire a gun to the crowd.
I don't own any guns.
There's one hanging off on the roof.
I'm literally not trained in guns. I'm gonna be honest here. My agility is 4, so I'd be rolling 3 dice.
Hey, that doesn't stop like 50% of Americans. Why should it stop you?
Because I am supposed to hold myself to a higher standard.
You're American.
I love
You don't have
I love
standards.
the crazy homeless fucking Shadowrunner needs to hold himself to a higher standard than the average American citizen. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna sit here. I guess I'll just tap forward and cast increased reflexes on him.
Oh my god,
Oh.
that's what he needs is more reflexes. Holy shit. Let's
Yeah,
get
I'll
that
take
dice
that.
pool.
I'm gonna go with 4, 6. No sustained ones this time. Sicko mode. Right. 4 successes. 6 strain resisted by 6 strain. All right.
Nice.
So you now get 3 more d6 to your initiative.
Okay.
What?
I don't know how to
Oh
add
my
that, but
God.
I'll figure it out later.
When we roll it
Okay,
again,
well, I
you
mean,
can
just-
add it in the...
Yeah, just roll 3d6 and then I'll add that value.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
I'd do it to Knuckles too, but I don't think I'm close enough to you.
He really needed to ride that motorcycle for that
How close do we have to-
kid.
how close do we have to be?
Physically, I have to touch you.
I mean,
We're in a mall.
I mean, if you ride up next to me, I'll do my best.
yeah, tag me in, boss.
Yeah, I'll jump onto your
Put me in, coach.
motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Roll that 3d6. Let me get that number. Edge you,
Oh.
edge you up.
Oh, let me see. Where's D6? 3D6. So
Plus 11.
Wow.
brings
Put you at
me
a
up to like
solid
24.
24.
All right. So
Which
take
is
my
enough
first-
to
first- too
get you an
shabby.
extra initiative pass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Knuckles,
I
you're up
dropped down
now because you delayed.
All right, I'm gonna go in a different direction and split off from the group. And
Okay.
see
So
you on
give
the
me,
other side, fellas.
Give me a test. We're looking for a 6 on your drive test to. Oh no, not 6. I'm sorry, 5. No, avoid obstacles. 6. Yeah, 6. So you need 6 hits. Anything in
Oh.
addition to 6 is going to be enough for you to
This-
gain distance.
This is not gonna end well. Ooh, 5 successes.
You got any edge left?
Oof.
Nope.
Okay. So unfortunately, you fail at your test to avoid an obstacle. So you hit somebody, man. So let's see. Vehicle and passenger take damage. Vehicle's body. So what's the body on your bike?
1 second, I will tell you. The body is 8.
Okay, so let's see. Outside of chase combat, like melee attack, vehicle, blah, blah, blah. So you totally kill someone. Absolutely. There's no way that they would survive it. But let's see, take damage equal to body. Resist normally. Okay, so 8. So you're taking 8 physical damage. So resist normally, body plus armor, but it's AP a -6.
How do I resist?
So you'll roll on your main tab. There's a soak. You see where defense is? There's a thing that says soak.
Yeah.
Well, would it be his soak or vehicle soak?
His soak with a -6. This is for him.
Okay. 7 successes.
Okay, so you take you said it was body at 8, so you take one
damage?
one physical damage, not too bad. And then the vehicle gets to make a soak test. So if you click your vehicle tab, there's a thing for soak under the vehicle if you have your damage and test turned on.
Yeah,
So it's that with a -6 again.
What's the -6 from?
It's for crashing.
Gotcha, okay. Only 1 success for that.
Oof. So your bike takes the brunt of the damage. So that's 7 points of damage to the bike.
Okay, so its body is 8. That's its hit points, right?
Yep. Oh no. You see, there's a button for damage. Do you see that? If you click that, you turn it on, it'll show you your conditions, your condition tracks. So under the physical condition, you want to put in that 7.
Oh, I see. Okay. It has 16.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, and where do I do it
So-
for my character? Where do I track
If you go
health?
to the main tab,
Mhm.
there's a thing that says damage tracks, and then physical, there's a
Oh, I see.
thing that says wounds should have a 0 in it.
Yep. Okay.
Also,
Alright.
I fixed your character sheet for you. There's a since you have that high damage threshold
Mhm.
or a high pain tolerance is what it is. You're able to sustain. You take 5 boxes of damage. You have no wound penalties. Once you take a 6th, you get the first wound penalty.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So I fixed your character sheet so it'll do that for you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I also updated all of your character art with that cool character art, which I'm hoping the public will be able to see by this point.
I have no idea what I'm doing, so all help is helpful. I'm just here to roll dice and play games.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So there we go. You guys are caught up there. So yeah, you.
Oh wait
you
a minute.
unfortunately-
Before we go on, this reminds me. Did any of you send me a Halloween themed wrench?
I sent you a Christmas gift. It's a foam
It was
wrench.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
So my boss called me and she's like, "Hey, you got a package?" I'm like, "Oh, it's probably one of the things I have on pre-order. I don't know. There's a lot going on, right?" And then today I was like, "Well, I have to basically go past work to get to Titan Games for the game again with Eddie and Ernie." So I was like, "I'll stop by, right?" So I stopped by and I go in and the box is on my desk and she's like, "Yeah, it's from something called Fun Halloween Decorations." I'm like, I didn't fucking order that. Like, who hacked my credit card, right? So I get this, and this box, it looks like a box that holds like a fucking, like a rolled up poster. It's like a long square, right? Or like maybe a baseball bat, like something like that. So I cut this thing open, I look at it, I'm like, a fucking toy, like Halloween plastic wrench. And I'm like, hey, you know what I instantly thought? I didn't even remember that you said you were gonna send me something. And now it's all making sense now as I'm looking at Knuckles' art with the wrench. But I looked at it, I'm like, is this some weird threatening message? Like someone's gonna kill me with a wrench? It's like a fake toy wrench, like covered in fake blood. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, I don't have time for this shit. So I just left it on my desk, and now it all makes sense. Oh my god,
that's so good. Dude, that's so much better than I thought it was gonna end up being. Oh yeah, dude, that's a Christmas gift so that you can remember Knuckles forever. You got bloody fucking wrench.
That's gonna go on the fucking desk or something at work. I don't know, man. That is hilarious. Oh my god, that makes it such a better story.
Yeah, so good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I gave you a moment of panic.
You know what was even funnier is when I got to work, I opened the door and the alarm just started going off for no reason. Like,
oh my god,
someone must not have set the alarm when they left on Saturday or Friday, or they fucked it up or something. Because it started going off. I'm like, okay. So I texted my boss like, hey, by the way, no one's breaking in, but the alarm went off for some reason. So, oh man, that is funny as shit.
Oh, it's so good. That's so good. Oh my god. All right, so I totally got lost. Yeah, you totally killed somebody. You hit someone on your bike. You know, and they go up and over, and like the bike kind of wobbles a little bit, but you maintain control. And you got to make another one of those vehicle tests with a -2 because you're I guess you're uncontrolled. Vehicle test -2. If you fail, this is a crash, and that's bad.
Okay, so that test I just did was because I hit an obstacle, and now I test, and I was taking damage from hitting the obstacle.
So if you fail this vehicle test,
schmuck. Now it's to see if I actually crash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit like a dude, and like he's wearing flannel, and he goes like whoop and goes over the top, and
man, that's sad.
Hits the ground, and his like limbs are all bent in crazy directions, and he's dead. He's dead. And then you see the squad cars roll right over him and keep going.
Jesus.
Is it worse that I wish it was a child? Anyway, a -2, you said?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, it's much worse. Yeah, -2. Holy shit.
Does that make me a bad person?
Yeah, I think so.
help.
I think
Okay.
that's some other stuff.
How many do I need?
Oh my god, you need to get one hit to knock.
Oh, just one? Okay.
Full on crash, yeah.
All right, 4 successes. Okay.
Oh yeah, dude, no problem. So yeah, you maintain control. You wobble, and you see it go over, and you watch him land, and he kind of hits the ground, and like, those are like, that guy's definitely dead. And then you see him like shrug a little bit and try to get up, and then he gets run over by the cop cars. And like the beautiful part is that the exposed rims that are shooting sparks as they drive, like cut cleanly through. And then the other cop car runs him over too. So we come back to the cop cars.
Do they make any tests?
No, they're that's what they're built for. So yeah, let's give them tests.
Running over civilians.
Look, there's a budget for casualties. So here we go, -2.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Maintains control. And the other guy with a -2 maintains control. Yeah. So they're keeping up with you guys, chasing you. And at this point, Mantis, your comm link starts buzz, or do you have the sound turned on? What's your ringtone?
My ringtone? Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't. It's like it's like a really old bit one.
Oh yeah, so it's like a chip tune.
It's like a chip tune, yeah.
Red. We're gonna say it's the Metal Man theme from Mega Man 2.
Oh, you did not drop the Metal Man reference. Fuck
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll take it.
So that's
I'll
going
take it.
on.
I'll link another song in the chat here for you guys. I'll just keep going.
All right. So that's going off. You answering?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm gonna answer.
you pick up. It's
I'm
like,
not concentrating
what the
anything else, just trying not to die.
Yeah, you immediately get, what the fuck is going on? I saw you guys on the fucking news. What the hell? They saying you guys are terrorists. You recognize Jimmy's voice.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jimmy. We just got. Oh shit! We're just stuck in a little bit of traffic right now. This isn't a really great time.
There's a video feed. You guys are in the fucking mall. Holy shit! You guys are crazy. Look, you guys are gonna get the hell out of town.
There are some other runners involved.
Yeah, whatever. You guys are gonna need to get
Any
down,
ideas? Because we're at the mall right now.
Yeah, I got some ideas. I got some great ideas. I've always got great ideas. I've been in touch with somebody. I got a job for you guys, and then holy shit, I just saw fucking Knuckles run that guy over. Oh my god. So here's the deal. I got a job lined up, because I got my finger on the fucking pulse, you know what I'm saying? So I got a job lined up for you guys. If you guys swing back around, I got a buddy who's gonna hand something off to you, and I got some place you guys can lay low down in Boise.
Hand something. You see the TV, right? Yeah. How are we gonna stop right now?
Oh, I don't know, but like you guys, I got a thing for you guys. When you get out of the mall, just give me a call. I'll let you guys. Holy shit! Look out! So we're gonna come back, and we got Jacques at this point. So you're driving, and you guys get through some of these shops, and you're now into the zoo, by the way. And you're riding through, and you guys are heading straight towards the gorillas.
Release the gorillas so they attack the
Harambe.
So,
No.
yeah.
If you kill Harambe, I will murder you in your sleep.
Yeah, no. Jacques' primal hatred of gorillas goes forth, and he bows other girls.
Jacques' primal hatred of Harambe.
No,
Everyone today.
but that's actually not the worst idea. How like are they contained? Like, are they like in a pit? Is it just like a cage?
Okay, so this is like a futuristic corporate dystopia. So they are in a thing that's nowhere near big enough, and like it's got like a glass, like a plastic glass thing, so that the gorillas can't kill the people that are around them. Excuse me, but there's not like something like beneficial to them. So like if you drive through that enclosure, like you're just gonna like fucking allow them to escape.
Okay, I do that.
We know, like, are they real?
Oh, they're super real. Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be a gorilla massacre over here.
All right, so
Yeah.
you can get through it without too much issue. So if you want to crash into it, you can just go ahead. But you're gonna
end if we want to crash into it. Come on.
Yeah,
We
I'm
have
saying,
to. You put
yeah,
gorillas
if you
in
wanna
the
crash into
scene.
it, you just crash into it, but you're gonna have to resist some damage. So are the passengers.
Well, so I have the passenger protection system, so they
What
get
the
a
fuck does that
bonus.
even mean?
It means that this is the safest car in the fucking world, man.
Bro, can I live in your car?
Honestly, if you use my shower, sure.
I've been cleaning your pubes out of the drain for weeks.
Why
are they so long?
Okay, so I got a rating 2 passenger protection system. It is a well-known and trusted series of system modifications made to be able to keep passengers safe in the case of collision. So you gain 2 additional dice to any damage resistance test for you guys during crashes or any other activity that would potentially hurt you, but not if you get shot. I can't help you with that.
Okay.
Then you're out of luck.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna try and do it like in a cool way where I like throw on the brakes, because like I can control the wheels independently. It's like I throw on the brakes so that the back of the car just kind of swings into this like glass.
You're gonna hip check it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the back 2 wheels actually come off the just like psh,
Oh wow.
like
Okay, yeah,
my
I mean,
car
you're-
does like a pirouette into the glass.
So what that seems like to you, in your perspective as being the car, is you're gonna run up and then just kick the glass, is what it feels like to you. You're gonna kick it down. So you're able to feel the ground in here is smooth and tiled, and like, you know, it would be something that if you were driving through here at a reasonable pace, like the turn of the wheels would be enough to cause it to squeak and shriek from the reflective almost. So the tiles here, they're like concrete tiles, but they've got like that kind of glitter to them, you know? It's real fancy. So you're in there and you zip up and you pop up on the side probably. Let me get a vehicle test here. So what you're trying to do is, I'm going to call it an extreme maneuver. So give me a vehicle threshold at this point is 8. So for you it's 6. Roll your 16 dice and try to get 6 hits.
I got exactly 6.
Okay, no problem. Oh my god. So yeah, you do it. You bank up, you turn, and it just tips up onto the side and slams into the enclosure. Just the corner of the enclosure that caulked. By the way, it's caulked. It's a caulked seam on this glass. And, or I guess it's probably some sort of like a acrylic or phenolic or something like that. But you pop up and you slam into this fucker. And we're gonna do in here. So there's ramming, chase, combat, short chase, range only, opposed test, vehicle plus reaction, speed handling, blah blah blah. Vehicle test, other modifiers. The attacker gets more hits. Well, you get more hits because this thing has no hits because it's not an attacker. The target takes the attacker's body plus net hits in damage. So what's the body on your Americar?
11.
11. It takes 11 damage. That's going to be enough. You take half your body in damage. So 6, and you get to make a damage resistance test. And that's going to be to a damage resistance test on a soak test, pardon, from the vehicle. And so everybody in the vehicle makes this test.
Okay, so we're rolling soak, right?
Soak against 6.
Okay. And everyone but me gets 2 additional to that, or 2 additional die to that roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a passenger protection system. I'm supposed to be in a cocoon, but I'm not.
I only got 2 successes.
Did you
Okay,
add
so you
the 2
take
dice?
4 points of
Yeah,
stun damage.
but I've only rolled 5 dice.
Oh, you gave yourself 2 armor penetration, which
That's
I
right.
think does
It
the
doesn't
opposite
say
of
anything
what
about
you
armor
did.
pen on this, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he meant to put it in as bonus dice as well.
Okay, 9
Ah.
successes. I don't.
Okay,
Even
so you
with
take
the 2
no
armor
damage.
pen, I should have rolled 15 dice on it. Roll 20, just being roll 20. It's okay.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I rolled 3 successes on 20 dice. That's crazy.
Ooh, yeah, Jesus.
So I take 3 physical damage from that, assuming.
It's probably gonna be stun. It's lower than your
Oh.
armor.
Oh, it is. Yes.
Oh, you rolled for your.
I
yeah,
rolled.
there you go.
I rolled the fly spy. So 4 successes on the itself as well.
So 2 stun. That's not that bad. I'm sorry, on the vehicle. So that's two
in
actual
physical.
damage. So you get biofeedback damage,
Which is-
because you're in hot sim. So
Yeah.
it's
is that half
physical
or full?
damage. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do my
I
3
don't-
physical damage, and I'll take a quick look at biofeedback because it's on here.
Yeah, we'll let you figure that part out. But yeah, so the sensation, like the physical damage of your body being jostled around inside, is compounded by the damage to the vehicle surging through your direct neural interface. What about Mantis? Do we get damage soak for Mantis?
Yeah, I just take straight half of feedback,
Successes.
so
Okay.
I take an additional.
An additional 1. That's not that bad. 5. So you
1.
take 1 point of stun damage, Mantis.
Got you.
Not too bad. Not too bad. You guys are doing pretty solid for this. I thought this was going to be way tougher than it is. That's fine. So you guys swing up onto the side, and you guys kind of stack up on top of each other in the back seat. Ford's body is hilariously hanging from his, I'm guessing you got like a 5-point harness situation, but your arms are like drifting off to the side as you pop up and slam just one corner of the car into this enclosure, and it hits and it shatters, and then the gorillas inside realize that they're free. They all look at each other, And then the lead gorilla, you can tell he's the lead gorilla because he stands up, silverback, big motherfucker, stands up, and he looks around. He assesses the situation, and you see him look and nod to the other gorillas. They all get up, and like the lead gorilla pounds his chest, and then they start to run out into the mall.
Jesus. Oh my god. There's gonna be a whole bunch more dead civilians.
They deserve to be free, and anyone who gets in their way deserves what's coming to them.
Can I just point out
People in the
that
mall are scattering.
I'm
the-
having deep moral conflicts at this point.
We run over
We're
so
freeing
many-
animals. This is great.
yeah, those animals deserve better. But also, I just want to point out to any of these citizens around that this isn't my fault. Adam put gorillas in this scenario, so really, Adam is killing these people.
Yeah, it could have been seals. It could have been like some birds. Nope. Fucking gorillas.
Gorillas.
Like what could the only thing would be worse would be like elephants.
I guess.
So-
Elephants are less apt to kill people. I'm just saying.
Dude, so I saw this thing that I guess elephants have, like the way their brains work, they have the same kind of reaction, like chemically in their brains when they see humans, that humans see puppies.
Aw.
Yeah,
Adorable.
elephants think you're cute.
And what the fuck, right?
I don't know. I'm pretty
All right.
adorable.
Yeah. I look at this video that you shared with us on YouTube. Yeah, you're an adorable fella, even though you're a giant.
Yes.
Yeah. So. All right.
Yeah,
So
I
let's
was
see.
100
here. What do
pounds
we got?
heavier then too.
So all right, we got you two in the back seat. Do you have anything you want to do in this gorilla freeing mall driving madness?
Do I see like Ford bleeding out of his brain and slamming his body into like windows and shit as he's flailing around?
Yeah, you
I
see his
only
body
took
slamming
stun
around,
damage.
and
You
yeah, you
only
see his
took
body
stun? I thought you
slamming
took
around and like
physical.
hitting things.
If you took physical and I see that there's physical damage, I can heal you. Otherwise, I can't help.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't look like physical. I don't think.
Okay.
No physical damage.
And then nope. Just gonna kind of curl up and hope the bad stuff stops happening.
Yeah, I'm like bracing like a cat, like in my bathwater right now.
Okay, so you
Actually,
the
how
calm
far
like
away are
bobbles
the?
around.
the-
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Okay.
Go ahead.
How far away are the gorillas?
Not terribly far. I don't know. What are you trying to do?
I was thinking maybe I stun ball them and prevent them from murdering a whole bunch of civilians.
No, you have them flip the cop cars.
There's no
Yeah.
way I can ask them to flip the cop cars, Chris. I'm sorry.
Influence
Why
them.
not? Yeah.
Influence
Influence
them
is
to
wh-
think that the cops are a threat.
Influence
Dude,
only targets
these
one
gorillas-
creature.
These gorillas are probably smarter than most people. Come on.
But
Okay.
you only
Then you
have to
do
do
the
it to the leader.
silverback. They'll
To the
follow
leader.
the
Yeah, yeah.
silverback.
Okay, no, that's a good point, guys. I didn't think about doing it to the silverback. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Look, the
We
silverback
need
in his
guerrilla
eyes.
violence. What
Yeah.
are you trying
This
to
has
do?
been zany from the moment this mission started.
Dude, as soon as you guys made this decision about dealing with the mascot, I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's get weird.
Yep.
So, Walt is gonna look out the window, lock eyes with the silverback gorilla, let out like a low "Ooh, ooh," and influence it. Have your
Yeah, dude.
have your people stop the cops. Those blue vehicles.
Can you beat your chest while you do it too?
Yeah, he'll what's my fucking strength? Let me look at that. Strength 2. He'll beat his chest.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
not impressed.
No, nope. But here's yeah, we'll just fucking throw it at a 4-6 again. Hope this works out real fucking well. We're at a -2 because got one spell currently up.
And girls can't have.
All right,
crazy
now I'm
willpower.
rolling. What is it? It's willpower and
Logic.
Logic.
Yes.
All right, he's got 4 dice.
All right,
Wow.
nice. I take 2 fizz.
I haven't prepared stats for gorillas, but I did a quick Googling and found some. So he's got no hits. No hits. You have fully manipulated this gorilla into what the hell are we doing?
He's leading his I don't know what you do, like a pride of gorillas or your family of gorillas against
Oh
the
yeah,
cops.
let's look that up.
It's called a collective noun. I don't know what the collective noun is for gorillas.
I'm gonna look it up. You guys keep.
Name for a group of gorillas.
Troop
A troop.
A troop of gorillas. Okay.
Lead your troop to stop those cars.
to victory and freedom.
To victory. So the gorilla,
But
you
no
feel
killing.
confident that you've managed to get into the gorilla's mind, and you see him. He's oh, and then he starts making hand gestures. He's like pound pound, points at his eyes, holds up 4, and then chop chop towards the cop cars. And yeah, so we go back to Uthrak at this point.
I mean, I could die right now and I'd be a happy man. I'm not gonna lie. When I see this beautiful sight, I don't know. I just feel a kinship with these majestic creatures. Well, good for them. Well, I don't know if I seal it though, because I tried to. I remember I split off from them. So
You did, but you see, like, you're looking over the shoulder, and you see the car like squeak up and go up onto two tires, and you see them hit, and the glass breaks and falls down, and you're seeing people scatter in every direction, and you rip off in the other way, and you're headed now towards an escalator.
Okay. Do I have any idea how to get out of this place?
Well, have you ever been in this mall?
I'll let you decide that. I don't know if I've ever been here. I mean,
Oh no, that's up to you, man. What do you think? Do you think he's ever
It's-
been in this mall?
let's just roll a high. If I roll high, then we'll say yeah.
Okay.
He's been here. Oh, that's not how you type that. /R1d6. Okay, apparently I have.
All right. This is where you got your sick armor jacket.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, in that case, is there an
You got it
exit
from
I
the
can use?
Urban Metroplex Outfitters.
Is there an exit I can use up on the next floor?
The third floor has access to a tram a monorail that goes around Seattle.
I mean, we're already going crazy, right? Why not?
Yeah, fucking do it, bro.
I mean, I am one dice roll away from death, I feel, but that's okay. We're doing it. Fuck it.
All right, going up.
Yep.
So going up the escalator, I'm gonna need a let's see. We're gonna consider this merging. No, avoiding an obstacle.
Lane merge.
Driving through a narrow spot. Yeah, so that's 2, and it's still tight. So 6 is the total to try to do this.
Oh boy, I am really pressing my luck here, guys. So
Yeah, man.
What's your
I don't
dice
know what
pool?
to tell you.
only 10.
Oof.
I regret nothing. Oh, 5
my
successes.
God, bro,
So close.
what?
So close.
Come on, lower it down to 5.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you an edge point back for doing something absolutely bonkers. So if you want, you can use it right now.
What
I'm
happens if
really
I don't?
bad at awarding edge. I should be doing it probably way more often. You know what? I'm gonna give you an edge, and I'm gonna give an edge to Ford because of the gorilla breakout madness.
The gorilla monsoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the technical term.
That's for all of our wrestling fans out there. What happens if I fail this?
You got a chance to crash.
Oh, this is the obstacle thing, right?
This is the obstacle. Yeah.
Oh, well, my bike might get fucked here. My bike
Yeah.
is not doing great, but
Bro.
it's my bike that I'm more worried about than myself, to be honest.
I mean, if you
Pretty
get
cool bike.
caught by the cops, it's not gonna
If
end well.
I'm on foot, then the cops really got something to worry about. Okay, I can go to places their cars can't reach. Yeah, I guess we'll roll the edge. Can I re-roll this?
Just click
Yeah.
successes. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing happened. There we go.
There it is.
7.
You got-
Yay!
All right, you did it. So you go and you get to this escalator, and you clip somebody just enough. It's an old lady, and she's got like fucking her arms are loaded with bags of
Oh, jeez.
crap, and you clip her but just enough that she kind of is like, "Ooh," and she falls off of the escalator. Like she's low down. She's like essentially like three steps up, and she like tips over the side, and you regain control with your edge, and you're ripping ass. I keep doing that. I keep saying ripping ass. You're hauling ass.
What's going on?
I got ass. Okay, you're hauling ass. And you're ripping. I went to Wendy's, and you're ripping up this escalator, and you're weaving between people on the escalator as people are Some of them are like diving off the side, and like there's bags going up in the air. But you manage to get up this escalator, and you get onto the second level, and the whole thing, the center, like the main, like open area of this is open all the way up 5 levels, and you're up there, and you can see that you're in the second tier at this point, and you're going in a different direction than they are. So you're headed towards where the roller coaster is, but you're not quite there yet. So we're gonna move on now to the knight errant cops.
I do have a question. Do either of them follow me when I split off from them?
Well, we're going to them right now. Here we go. So there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them in here, and they are just kicking up sparks and cutting through and just mowing through people. They are not avoiding anyone. They don't give a fuck.
Oh my god!
God damn.
Yeah. And they just want to get you. So these guys are coming, and both of them are going after the Americar. The gorillas have broken free, and they are gunning it. So I'm going to get another roll for these guys to try to keep up with you, and before the gorillas get involved. So let's go. We got a -2 because they have no tires. 3, that is not enough. And the other one... 1. Oh my god. All right, so these guys... you end up getting away, so they end up slamming into like some more pedestrians, and one of them goes through and it hits like one of those. It's like a kiosk thing in the middle of this open area, and what they do is they embroider whatever you want onto hats, and they like drive through it and just like fucking stall out, and the sirens do that thing where it goes like boop boop boom, and you get stalled there. The other guy keeps going. And you can hear him radioing. He's like, down to 1 car in pursuit. They're headed towards motorcycle towards the roller coaster, and the car is headed towards the north exit. And then he goes, and he fucking is about to crash right into these gorillas, this troop, I guess, of gorillas. And they like, all of them throw like shoulders in. They form like a phalanx, a gorilla phalanx, and they hit this car. And the thing, it kills 2 gorillas out of 5, and then the rest of them manage to bowl this thing over. And like as you're driving away, and you look back, well, you can't look back because you're a car, but the 2 in the back seat. Yeah, the 2 in the you got the backup cam, right? So you're able to see through your backup cam, the gorillas hopping onto this car, and they start pulling the dudes out, and they're ripping them limb from limb straight up. And people are scattering. And but that's the silverback leader is trying to tell them no killing, but they're all like, freedom, brother. And there's a new guerrilla revolt that's happening now. The leader is like, no, we need to do this through non-violent means, peaceful protest. And the others are like,
freedom isn't free.
If he slaps my face, I slap him back. I've only got 2 cheeks to turn. And they're tearing him limb from limb. And you guys are burning through trying to get out of the mall, and you end up crashing through one of the Taco Bells in there. There's actually inside of this thing on these 5 floors 13 Taco Bells, but you guys cruise through one of them and come out the other side. You guys end up making it out of the mall, both of you. Knuckles, you end up riding the bike up, and you get onto the roller coaster for a little while. You ride that, and you get off, and you come out the other side. Meanwhile, Mantis, you're still on the phone with Jimmy, and he's telling you, he gives you a location to meet up with a guy in Puyallup. He's like, You're gonna pick up a package, it's a small package, and then here's the deal. You guys are gonna get down to Boise. I got somebody that's gonna meet you out there. You're looking for a chick on a motorcycle. I'm gonna give you an address. I'm gonna send it to you. She's at a church. Well, she will be, you know, when you get there. You guys got about 2 days to get down there, so you should have plenty of time. I think it's maybe like a 12-hour trip, but I don't know how you're gonna get out of here. You gotta get out of Seattle. You're gonna get through the Salish Sheed Council's probably the way to go. You probably don't want to try to get into the tier because those guys, man, they're fucking hardcore. But go through the Salish and get down there to Boise.
All right.
All right, yeah, here's the address. I'm gonna send it to you right now. There's a guy. He's gonna have a thing. You know, his payment's already arranged. You don't have to worry about that. Just pick it up and bring it with, and don't fucking open it, okay? It's a cryo sealed canister.
Oh, I was really hoping to get paid before we left town, but.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about that. Money's gonna be there. Money will be there. Don't worry about it. Just go.
All right.
Get out of there. I got arrangements already set up. You got a place to stay. You're gonna be staying with my pal, Frankie. She's a fucking sweetheart. Okay, don't do anything bad to her. Okay. All right. She's a fucking sweetheart. All right.
All right, Jimmy. All right. Miss you. Bye.
Yeah. See you, buddy. Yeah. Where's the fucking refills? And he hangs up. And
Hold on, Jimmy's telling us
Did
not
he-
to be bad to someone?
Does he just live at that fucking restaurant?
so you guys make it out of there, and both of you got your vehicles are intact, and man, so let me double check here. I think I had something else in my notes. This has been really fucking
Not on
Off
course.
the rails.
Yeah.
yeah. A little bit. I think I got something else in my notes that was important here. Let me double check. Something about a plot somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there we're supposed to get paid also by Mr. Johnson, but that's
They
okay.
can send the funds digitally. We don't have to be in Seattle for us to get paid, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's totally
I
true.
mean, I don't have a bank account, so I just always cash my new yen at a credit union.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, you go to the currency exchange and you
Yeah.
get cash. What do we got? No, I think that's about it. So, you guys have an address to go to. You guys also are tuned in. You're able to see what's going on. Like it's all over everything. Once you guys are out of this immediate area, you get out of the spam zone, you're able to connect, and the news is just completely abuzz. Shootings happening at the Seattle Kingdom. Looks like terrorist attacks, and there's footage, and there's people lighting up just the crowd with submachine guns, and they're showing knight errant standing their ground, trying to fight back against terrorists. And you see these cops. You saw them while you were in there, standing up on these kind of raised up concrete things. And what you saw was them shooting into the crowd, but what you see in the footage is them shooting at a bunch of dudes in like balaclavas carrying assault rifles.
Oh my god.
And
God damn,
yeah,
guys! I
it's-
didn't know we hired so many people.
yeah, and it's like, and then it cuts to knight errant in pursuit on the highway, and you see video of the cop cars chasing the dude in the mascot costume. As the head comes off, and you see like footage of the rainbow fiber optic mohawk, and it's just clear as day. It's Knuckles' face, and
I do have a helmet. Keep in mind, my
No,
thing
you got-
my thing sticks out from the helmet. My
yeah, but
light.
the distinctive style,
Oh,
it's
makes
you straight up.
I know, but they don't see my face because I got the helmet. They just see my license plate number, my motorcycle, all that shit.
your sin number, which
super-
is
In the time between you yanking off the mascot head and putting the helmet on,
Oh,
It's-
okay,
it's
I got
just-
you. I got you.
yeah, it's like a freeze frame of your face, and like, man, is it in clear resolution? You're like, ah, shit, and you
Love
don't look good. Like you got like, your face looks all weird. Your like chin is pulled back, so you got like a double chin situation going on. You look like shit. You're
That's
like, oh, I don't
brutal.
look like that. And like it's from an angle you're not used to seeing yourself at. So you're like, my head is way lumpier than I thought it was. But so it's clear as day that it's Knuckles on this motorcycle. And then they're like, terrorists planning their attack. And there's footage of Ford talking to this dude with the shades sitting there. And like, then you see people coming up from there, going in and like shooting at cops and terrorists now seen inside the archaeology, and like there's footage of like monkeys released into the scene and just you crashing through, and like the gorillas have joined the terrorist forces, and it's just like, footage of gorillas, and like one of them looks like he's throwing up gang signs with like sign language, and it's all over the fucking broadcast. So you guys see this, and the guy's like, if you have any information that could lead to the arrest of these terrorists, and it's like boom, 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 all of you guys just whatever angles they've got on you, and like it's footage of Volt leaning out the window vomiting, and it's not looking good. But you guys drive and you head towards this destination. And you see a car sitting there. It's one of those night skies. It's a limousine sitting at this destination that you guys are supposed to meet up at in Puyallup. You guys get there, and like as you arrive, I'm guessing you guys are heading straight there at this point.
Oh yeah. Like we're getting out of Dodge, right? Like after seeing all that, especially.
Yeah. So it takes you guys a solid like 45 minutes to get there, because you guys are driving a good distance to get there. But you get there, and this night sky is waiting for you. And it's that dude, it's Mr. A from the first episode.
Nice.
That elf. It looks like he was supposed to be Donnie Yen again, still not responding to my emails, so he's not here. But he looks like Donnie Yen, and he hands off real quick. He looks real shifty. He doesn't have anyone with him this time, and he's got this canister, and he hands it off. And I don't have the picture for it right now, but I'll send you guys a picture in a moment. But he hands off this canister, and like whoever grabs it, this thing is cold to the touch, and it's about like 9 inches tall. You would ballpark the diameter of it to about 5 inches. So it's almost like two 12-ounce cans like stuck together in size, and it's cold to the touch. It seems to be like aluminum. There's a bunch of like buttons and shit on it, and he's like, don't break the seal. Take this, get it to the contact, make sure it's intact. Then,
quick question, very important. Is this blind Johnny Yen? Because he's normally blind.
He's not normally. Well, I mean, he's played a couple of blind characters, but Donnie Yen is not blind. Also, this.
I know, but almost every character he gets cast for, they're blind for some reason. Okay, all right.
That's. You know what? You're right. That's a weird. He's been weirdly typecast as blind, but he's not blind in real life. But yeah, no. So you get this item, and like I said, I'll show you guys the picture in a moment. But you guys get that, and we're at, I guess, our time limit. So we're gonna stop for the night. We'll pick up next week and head into the next episode, next chapter.
Oh yeah, fucking high-speed chase.
Woo! That was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
Released so many.
I can't believe you guys went into the mall. It was a joke. I didn't think you guys were gonna do it.
You told me to do it.
I thought it would be
You
cool.
Underestimate our power.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh man, yeah, that's wild. Just so many now dead people in the mall.
Oh boy, well there you have it, folks. I don't know what the fuck happened these last 3 hours, but I'm glad I was here for it. That was insane. I'm gonna go take a shower and think about what I've done.
Cold shower.
Well, as always, Adam, fantastic, great job as always. And hope you all have enjoyed what you've heard tonight. We will be back next week, either with Shadowrun or the Christmas special. I don't know exactly when, but anyway, we'll be back next week with more stuff to listen to. So thank you all so much for tuning in.
And we will see you on the flip side. Same time, same place. Nighty night.